My goodness. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I got some life updates for you about yesterday, and you're gonna laugh at me. We have been going through it in this household. I'm not thriving at all. It's okay. It's okay. Also, we're gonna do some building in The Sims today. I have the idea of some sort of like sunflower farm, like fields of sunflowers. That's the vision. So we'll do that too. But I'm also gonna make fun of myself, so we'll start there. Do you have to refresh for the stream to show up for you? Okay, Tilly, you said farm. Someone else said yellow. I said sunflower farm. It was teamwork a little bit, but the sunflower thing was me. See, I don't usually watch my own streams, so I don't know how it works when I show up. That's annoying. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm thinking we'll do it somewhere in Henford-on-Bagley. I haven't decided what lot yet. I don't think I want it to be huge though. We just built here. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'll think about it. You're the sunflower? Thank you. Okay, listen to this though. Listen to this. I'll tell early chat because you're gonna make fun of me. Yesterday, severely injured my back. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I didn't severely injure my back. It hurts not as bad right now. Listen to this. I have COVID. I'm not well. Yesterday, couch time. I was on the couch pretty much all day yesterday. Last night, I'm on the couch. Snap on the couch with me. She's like laying across my chest. I tried to reach out and like grab my chips. Okay? I was trying to get my purple Doritos. Somehow, I like reached weird because the cat was on me, pulled the muscle in my back. Instantly, could not move. I couldn't move. I was just stuck there. I literally couldn't move in the slightest because I tried to get my chips. Who injures themselves on the couch? I was on the couch the whole time. Anyway, I required a lot of help from Dan to get up and go to bed at night. It was really bad. I'm not in as much pain right now. I just can't rotate. And that's okay. I don't need to. But anyway, I had a chip-related injury yesterday when I was just trying to sit on the couch. Anyway, that's my life update for you. First the COVID, now this. And yesterday, I had a meeting. Get this. I had a little meeting with an estate attorney about starting to write my will. And then I'm laying on the couch with my COVID. I hurt my back. I'm like, wow, I'm getting old, huh? Anyway, it's fine. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, that was... What a day. I want to play Sims though, so don't tell me to leave. I'll leave if I feel too icky to be here, but I want to play Sims. So I'd like to be here at least for a bit, I think. So bear with me. Map and Purple and Joanna and Emma and Wheezy and Bree and Rory and Katz and Lit and Annika and Ella. We got Chu and Belle and Pixie and Christine and Deborah and Akashiro and Kate and Millie, and we got Elsie and Soro and One Chick and Mama and Bearville. Also Cora and Miri and Valentina and Pixel and Kirby. I'm sorry, I talked too much. I forgot to thank you all. Also Mojo and Trina and Air and Nervous and Philly and Dez and Monique and Mango. Also Goth and Courtney and Kat and Princess and Badger and Cassie and Mommy and Small Cat and Tom and Elsa and Allie and Abby and Maria and Sky and Shannon and Violent Penguin and White Rose and Sierra. Thank you all for the subs and stuff. Also Campbell and Ect and Taurus and Ev and Sam. And Arthie and Little and Boss and Dude and Alien and Lewis and Meg and Rissa and Danya. Am I caught up? Miss Kate? Jess? I think we should be caught up. J Hart too. Thanks so much, everybody. Okay, let me see. This is only a 30 by 20 lot. Let me see what the vibes are over here. I might not end up doing it in Henford-on-Bagley because the lighting is quite green in Henford-on-Bagley, so we'll see. We shall see. Let me look. Oh, this lot might not be too bad lighting-wise. It doesn't really have the, like, space for the fields that I dream of, is the only problem. And we just built something on the 40 by 30 lot here. But is it weird to do it twice? Like, is it weird to... I'm not going to do 64 by 64. These are 50 by 40. 50 by 40 might even be too big as well. But maybe not. We could also, I guess we could do it in Chestnut Ridge. Oh, I hadn't really thought about that. That's the horse ranch world. This is the park lot in this world. But I don't know if I want to delete the park or not. It's not weird to be on the same lot. No, I don't think so either. But also, like, to basically do 2 builds in a row on the same lot, it's like maybe we should, you know, switch it up. Let me look in Chestnut Ridge a bit, just so I can see. That's true. The vineyard area does kind of have farm energy. Oh, I know this one is smaller, but these lots have farm vibes, don't they? Okay. Do I start new saves for builds like this? Not really. This one in particular has like super farm vibes, but that's like a serious vineyard. I think 30 by 20 is too small though. Yeah, I won't get my fields. Well, now I just kicked them out and bulldozed their house for no reason. Plow and Sel and Luker and Ginger and Alicia and Dakota and Magic. Also, Isis and Rachel and Tisa and Tenny and Little and Kimmy and KS and Jess and Camel and Justice and Corinne. Thank you for the subs. Wow, that is kind of rude, yeah. No, I don't play the game much in this save. This is like my building save. I don't play the game at all in this save. It's just builds, so it doesn't matter. It's just funny. It's just funny to joke about it. Let me see about this one. This is 40 by 30. 40 by 30 is doable. Let's see how this goes, and if we end up having to move it to a bigger lot, that's no problem. You know? I like this area. I like how it sort of seems like the lot is bigger than it is too, because it feels like this belongs to us and like this is part of our lot, even though it's not. So we can like focus our fields in this area and then have our house here and then like pretend this is part of it too, you know? So it feels bigger than it actually is. So that should be good. The first world that we were doing was Cottage Living's one. This one is the Horse Ranch world. Yeah, I like the car next to it as well. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, let's just save our empty lot. Made by Madeline and Dempsey. Thank you for the bits and subs. Monique, Becky, Uni, thank you so much. Okay, rip cars. Yeah, I know it hurts, doesn't it? The truck being there just taunting us. Okay, let me show you all kind of what I am envisioning a little bit. This is just a random photo, okay? There's no house in this photo either. But imagine for a second if we had something like this. This is what I dream of. So there would be like fields and fields of the flowers kind of in the front somehow. I don't really know exactly how, but you know, like imagine there's like lines of fields and then we have the house like over here. Maybe there's like a little side yard. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm picturing. I haven't fully thought this system out yet. We're just gonna go with it and see how it goes. But yeah, we've got sunflowers. When you look in the flowers, there's 2 kinds of sunflowers. There's like a little section of 4 together and there's a single one. So with these combined, I think we can make it look like a field. It'll definitely be kind of repetitive. But, you know, we'll make it work. Wouldn't it be a cool place to get engaged? Yeah, I agree. I think that would be so pretty. That's kind of what I'm envisioning. This is the second build this week that's been like, wouldn't this be a cool place to get engaged? Because we did, on Tuesday, we did that house that had, or the cafe that had like the floral arches in front of the heart fountain. And now we're doing this. We're like, wouldn't this be a cool place to get engaged? All right, let's just start. We'll see how it goes. Or like the yellow gen of Not So Berry. That would be a perfect spot for them to get engaged. Cam, Holly, Milk, AG, thank you for the subs. You want a nursery in the build? We can do that, Tilly. It'll be at least probably 3 bedrooms. So we can see if we can fit one in. I can do that for you. All right, we also need a wraparound porch. That is the vibes. That is the vibes. We also have quite a bit of like, well, that's way too big. We have quite a bit of like sunflower themed stuff in this game. Like honestly, quite a shocking amount of sunflower themed stuff in this game. There's like the sunflower bed and all the clutter. It'll be good. Okay, I kind of want for, to be honest, I kind of want to have it be like perhaps a slightly more interesting porch shape. I don't know. Let me see how this goes. It might not be good, but we can see. That's all that matters, you know? No, I don't know about like a Victorian house, but we can see what it ends up being like when it's done. I think that the porch being a little bit less plain. Yeah, a little yellow kitchen would be cute too. I completely agree with you. We've got lots of ideas. So why do you do that to me? Like, serious question. Why do you... Do not tell Shella. Oh yeah, do not under any circumstances tell Rochella about this one. This is strictly, Shella does not need to know, okay? She does not need to be involved in this. Bentley, Moon, and Riley, and Ari, thank you for the subs. Okay. Okay, do tell Spring Sims. You know, Steven's busy today. He's not gonna know about it, but that's okay. We'll be thinking of him. We'll keep him in our hearts on this day. Okay. I think that has some level of visual interest. I don't know if I want to copy that up or not. I guess we could. I'm also thinking that it might be kind of cool if we had like, oh, I don't know, maybe on this part. I'm sorry to be adding in like more diagonals. That's probably like the last thing that we need, but I don't know. Okay, thank you for the 5 months. And Moulin, I'm sorry you had a bad anxiety day. I hope you're feeling better. I hope we can hang out and be a little bit of a distraction today. Is it a limited pack build? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. Anything could happen. I'm not really, that wasn't my vision though. So, I'll say that. Okay, I don't think that I want this part to be like that. I think that I might try and do something a bit different. I don't really know what it'll be like. You promised this one, but no limits are better. Have I not posted, what did I post on? Hold on. I guess I posted a base game renovation of the Pancakes house on YouTube today. I have a couple builds planned for YouTube in the next couple weeks that are limited packs, don't worry. I did post a base game build today on YouTube. So, there, see? I could do limited packs, see? When it's the Pancakes house, it like barely counts though, because it's like the pancakes are involved. But, I don't know. What headphones is that? Oh, these are the Logitech Aurora headphones. They are, in my opinion, really good. I really like them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make that taller. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, let me steal this again too, actually. All right, that's not really screaming sunflower, but it's all right, we'll make it work. Feeling brave for calling your bank to close your account. That's smart though, that's good. I'm glad. Calling the bank is stressful. Anytime you gotta do anything like that, it's scary. So you should be proud of yourself for powering through. Those sorts of conversations are like never pleasant to have to call anybody, so don't, you are so valid with that one. Everybody here kind of relates to you, I promise. Okay. I don't know about that. We'll see. Don't you play Animal Crossing anymore? We play Animal Crossing. I haven't streamed Animal Crossing in a couple months, but it's not like I quit Animal Crossing. She's a very dear and beloved friend of mine, so we're playing Sims today, though. I hope that is okay. All right. I don't really know if I like how this is looking, this part, but maybe if it was like angled that way, it's not too bad. I think generally speaking, this is looking a little bit weird as well, but we'll see. See, this is part of why I was like, I don't know about the limited pack thing, because I kind of want to have a little bit of Strangerville. And as soon as you start adding in Strangerville, like the place becomes cursed, you know? But Strangerville's just cute. Because you know how these are, I guess Strangerville could count as one of the limited packs, but look at that, you know? Come on. It's a must. It's a must. Okay. Something like that, though. Initial vision for the porch. You are sick, do whatever you want. You know what? You're so right for that, Danya. You're so right, and you should say it. I deserve to do whatever I want today. Okay, I don't know if I like that or not. It might be interesting though. We'll see. Sunflower farm? Yeah, isn't that fun, Charlie? We're excited about it. We've got a vision. We're having fun with this one. Okay. You want Strangerville just for the build buy? I get that. Strangerville, specifically the columns and stuff, the columns and the spandrels are like a huge, huge, huge selling point to me, which I think a lot of people here will agree with. Strangerville has some really nice touches. It's a weird one though, because I wouldn't say it's like the, I don't know, I almost wouldn't even say it's like a good build pack, because the furniture is very much lacking. Like, it's got a couple really nice things, like Strangerville has a really nice bookshelf, for example, but the problem is the build is so like split between like beautiful bookshelf for old house that's sort of like this style, but also like weird science lab. So it just is kind of weird for like your average everyday build, I guess. It has some really nice doors though. Yeah, it's like a good build pack, but not a good buy pack, if that makes sense. Lucy, Orange, and Rudy, and Claire, and James, and Persona, thank you for the subs. Oh yeah, and there's no black swatches on any of the build stuff for some reason. Who knows why. They didn't put any black swatches on it though. Oh yeah, the interior doors specifically, look at this, hold on. This is probably my favorite of all the interior doors. I know it's dark, but I just think that that door is so good. Like, come on, we can use that for the inside of this house because it has the yellow. But like, isn't that so pretty? Simmer Girl, thank you for the sub too. It's so classic. Like, it's just it's a really nice door. I need a taller set of chimney. Something like that. Maybe, on this side, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm kind of wondering about getting like something along those lines added in. Make it a little bigger. I'm wondering if we could have like, come here, just for a sec. Yeah, almost like a sunroom, but with like rounded edges. Oh dear. It may have to be smaller. But this might be cool. Not you. Go away. Has to be tall, if you will. Something like that. But I think that could be kind of interesting. Maybe, do you think that there could be a dormer in this too? Does Shella know what you're doing here? No. And you please don't tell her, okay? 1, 2, 1. Maybe make it a little bigger, I don't know. Okay, you can't really get wider though, never mind. Nobody tell Shella, all right? Like I said earlier, you leave her out of this. Okay, thank you for the 17 months. Ariel, thank you for the bits. You're building your own house that you just bought in The Sims and your friends are all amazed at how accurate it is. Oh, that's so fun, Ariel. I bet you're having the best time. It's so fun building your like real life home in the game. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Oh, this could be cute. Of course she doesn't want to fit. Who is Shella? Why can't Shella know? Guys, the chat's just joking because our friend Rochella on Twitch, she has like a deep inner hatred for the color yellow. So they're like, haha, Shella's gonna hate this. She's another Sim streamer. She won't actually hate it. It's just a silly little joke about how she doesn't like the color yellow. But they're referencing that. Everybody knows that about her. It's common knowledge, her strong opinions. So maybe yellow siding. See, that's the spirit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, uh-oh. What did I do? Was that clipping? Wow, that's really interesting to me. I've never seen... What are you? Why is that doing that there? Why do you clip even with the small trim though? I've never had that happen before. I don't really understand that one at all. So that complicates things. Yeah, maybe it goes away when it gets painted. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe I accidentally put... Maybe I put it on the wall by accident and that's why it's doing that. And didn't notice because it was there in the front. I must have put it on the wall. And thought I didn't, yeah. That's what it was. Andrew, thanks for the 58 months. And Pippa, thank you for the 30 months. Did you like it? I'm glad that you thought it was fun. I enjoyed making that little short, so I'm glad that you liked it. Okay, this is a whole other issue. The way that the roof is like different. So we're gonna have to figure out some sort of solution for that. But it's okay. I like it. I think it looks good. I do think that the back could use like some sort of, I don't know, big tree to hide it. Yeah. That's what we're gonna have to do. Put a tree to cover the like the place where it meets and looks weird. We'll just put a tree there. It's fine. Hey puppy, it's good to see you. Thanks for the resub. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Okay. I think that I'm wondering about putting... Now, I don't know if this is a good idea, okay? But I am wondering about having the porch wrap around like this. Again, I don't know. Could be terrible. Hard to say. But maybe cool. It's different. So that's something. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you know what I might try also with this is to have like a slightly rounded section to it. With stairs there maybe? Yeah, there could be stairs in the back right here. Like centered, that would be good. I like that. Okay. So it would go something like that. And then we would just fix all the roof pieces. I might actually use a... Okay. Come here. Raise up. Scoot back. Go there. Well, because I put the angled wall, it kind of like ruins the vibes a little bit, I must say. I don't know if that's what I'm wanting out of this, but... Maybe I don't want it to be angled. That's probably not, it looks better when it goes straight into the corner, right? Like it just looks nicer in the corner. At least I think so. Oh my goodness, Danya. This is extremely exciting. Congratulations on getting the clown role. We do not have that many people with the clown role, so the chat will confirm that is a very big deal and very exciting. It's a role in the Discord server that costs 1,000,000 points here in stream to get, so it's sort of a huge accomplishment. You've watched the stream a lot. Congratulations. And Rat Baby and Leo and Mass and Resi, thank you for the subs. I think there's 12 people that have it now, including me. Danya wasn't gonna do it? You had 1.2 million points, you weren't gonna get it? Oh, you're braver than me. If I like actually earned points in my own stream, I don't, I just have like infinite points in my own stream. But if I actually earned points in my stream, oh, you, let's just say this, you would know. The second I had enough points, I would be making such a big deal out of that, you have no idea. Should we be using the yellow accents on this? Oh my God, yes. Yes. 100%. Not that, ew. That's actually really cute. Okay, I'll swap everything to yellow then. You're only at 40,000 points? Yeah, it takes a long time to get that many points. The people that have that role have spent a significant amount of time in the stream for many years. Like a long time. Now you have 199.2k. Does that feel weird, Danya? To like have the 1,000,000 points and then spend it and like now it's gone? Do you feel really weird about it now? I bet that would be really weird because you've had like such a high number for so long and like now all of a sudden it's gone. Oh my gosh, that actually looks really cute. Okay. It makes me feel nervous. I get that, I get that. Little like going to Juju and stuff and Rat Baby, thank you for the subs. I really actually think the yellow accent is so good. Okay, Strangerville. Let's take these two. I'm gonna want to get, I'm guessing we'll probably want a side gate entrance like this. And I'm thinking I will probably end up doing, should it be 2 wide or should I make it 4 wide? I don't really like it when it's 4 wide though. We're gonna have to do some like floor plan magic to make this not weird, I think. But that's okay. That is okay. Will I use windows from Strangerville? I've been trying to decide on that one. I'm thinking I'm thinking maybe the problem with the windows from Strangerville is they're like a little bit specific in size. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I think that little bit of extra space helps with the downstairs. Okay. Okay. That seems good to me. Lil and Ryan, thank you for the subs too. The Strangerville add-ons by Peacemaker are the only CC you have. I get that. I get that. Would any of the rent windows fit? I don't know. The rent windows, the problem with these is they aren't really like yellow. They're beautiful, but they don't really come in the colors that we're looking for. What packs have we used so far? I used Strangerville for everything so far. It is possible that this could accidentally become a limited pack build. I want to use Horse Ranch still. The only problem is I didn't really want it to be medium wall height. There's something about it being short that I think helps. This dormer is Strangerville. So that's, point still stands. The yellow shutters are so pretty, but they're like, they only fit on the medium height, and I don't really want it to be medium height here. I think it looks good when it's shorter. That does pose another problem because Strangerville has some really beautiful doors. Again, medium height. I don't know. I just feel like the vibes aren't the same when it's tall like that. What I'm wondering, and I don't know how well this is going to go, but what I'm kind of thinking is like maybe we use a little bit of Horse Ranch. Oh my god, 84% of chat says not limited packs. Okay. Whenever we talk about this on stream, it's like a resounding no. But we could do the Horse Ranch shutters. Those are a little bit more rustic looking, but it's the same color. And we could be able to fit those to make it work with like other types of windows. And then it kind of has that farm energy that we want, you know? The window in the back looks cute. Where's it from? I don't have a window. Do you mean this? That's Strangerville, if that's what you are referring to. Okay, so let me think about really fast. This is not gonna be final. I'm just thinking like how I wanna do this. Imagine for a second that there's like a windy path, okay? And then within said windy path, or like on either side of the windy path or whatever, I'm gonna try and do, it's gonna be darker terrain paint than this. I'm just trying to show you what I'm thinking so you can kind of envision the front yard. There would be sunflowers like all the way up this. I guess we could do it in just a half tile instead of the full tile. So I'll try and space them out like that. We'll do it like every other half tile. But it would be kind of like that all the way through the lot. You think I should size it up? We could size it up. I don't know if sizing it up makes them too big. I guess this is where we have to experiment, right? This is why we're doing the testing. I actually think that them being sized up looks pretty good. There's something kind of fun about them being huge. And they can be like over 6 feet tall in real life. Like it's not even not realistic. They're big in real life. Okay, so it would be like something like this. Let me put 2 rows just so we can see it a bit better. It would be like that all through the front of the lot. I think that's good. Yeah, sunflowers are base game. They're not from a pack. 41, thank you for the sub gift. And Pearl with the sub gift. Danny with the 5 gifted subs. And Ghosty with the 33 months. SimTim with the 36 months. Thank you so much. Pearl as well. Lauren, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it does look more realistic sized up. The single sunflower is like kind of close to that size. So if we wanted to, we could like try and mix and match in a few of the single sunflowers too. We'll see how that ends up working. Okay, so next step. I want the backyard stuff pack. It comes in yellow. No, I'm mostly 100% kidding about that. I'm thinking that in this area, I want to have like a little, I don't know. Basically, I want to have like a side yard or like a backyard that belongs to me, that does not have sunflowers in it. So we can have some space for like kids' playground equipment and stuff like that. I don't know if that size is too small. It's like mostly side yard though, and I think that's okay. I guess we could, if we really wanted to, make it like a couple tiles bigger. I don't know. That might help. And we'll do some pretty landscaping back there as well. Okay. Okay. Do people often have shutters in real life because you have to like manually open and close them? Well, so Soda, I don't think that people that have shutters on windows in real life really close them very often, like with these. Or like, you know, the base game windows. I don't think that people would actually close these very often. My experience with that is like, uh-oh, there's a storm. There's a hurricane, close them. But they're mostly like purely decorative unless there's like, it's like a weather reason. Maybe like in the winter, I don't know about winter, I'm from Florida, but like hurricane, close them up, protect the glass. I don't know. A lot of them are fake though. And don't open and close. They're just purely decorative. On, I think, probably most people's houses, they're purely decorative. But some people might close them every night. It kind of depends what kind of shutters they are. I have, in my house, they're basically shutters, but they're interior. Let me see if I can show you. It looks kind of like this, but imagine that is on the inside of the house. and they're like you use them like blinds. I have that kind of thing on the inside of the windows downstairs in the front of the house. It's very common, at least around here, to have that style of blind, but it's like a shutter inside. But that's not because of the storm, I don't think. They're just like, maybe they're nicer than blinds. I don't know. They came with the house, so. But yeah, that's what I have. It looks kind of like that, but not really a protection thing. It's just like it's like a blind. Prince and Wilt and Anxious and the Lady, thank you for the subs. They're very common in Croatia, the coast. That makes sense. Yeah, it really depends. All this stuff is so dependent, like on location, you know? What your experience is with like these types of windows is so dependent on where you're from. You can't really make like a blanket statement about it because it really does change so often depending on where you are. Are the inside shutters heavy? Oh no, they're like hollow probably. They're very light. They're not heavy shutters at all. They honestly are like plastic, I think, the shutters that I have inside of my windows. They're definitely hollow on the inside too. They're very, very light when you move them. So if you close them, do you close them from the inside of the house so you don't have screens on your windows? Oh, do you mean like in my house? Let me see if I can show you a picture of what I'm talking about. So they're kind of like, oops. Yeah, these are, wait, hold on. Is there a address on this? No, okay. Let me see if I can show you a picture. Let me zoom in. Open image in new tab. Okay, here we go. So this is what I'm talking about. They'll swing open from here on this side of the window, and then you can move the blinds open and close the blinds like you would with any blind, but they're just inside the window. They might be wooden for other people. Mine are definitely fake wood though. But it kind of looks like that. Here's another picture of something like this one. They open and close in the middle, kind of like the picture we were just looking at. And sometimes they have, like with these, if you just touch them, it'll close the whole thing. Sometimes they also have like a line down the middle where you could grab it to close it. Kind of like to move the blinds up and down like any blind. Looks expensive. Yeah, I think they are expensive compared to like regular blinds and shutters. Again, they were just in the house. The house that I bought had them, not in all the windows. They had them in just like the front windows, which actually is kind of nice, like privacy wise. So anyway, this is what I'm talking about. But these are not the same as like exterior shutters. And the windows, Christina says the windows still have a screen. And yeah, I've never opened the front windows in this house, but every house I have ever lived in Florida has a screen in the window. And when I am talking about that, you might think this is ugly, and that's so valid. But it's like this. So if you open the window, the glass opens, but the screen stays there. And that way, you know, like bugs and things don't get in to your house. This window has a screen. Every window in the house has screens here. You might not have that where you live. That's very common here. So that looks so useful. Yeah, it is useful because again, no bugs get in. But thought that was everywhere. No, in all of the places that Dan's lived in the UK, they've never had a screen. And I always think like, wow, it'd be really nice if you had a screen in here because you open your windows all the time. But anyway, stops the crocodiles from getting in. Yeah, this is actually alligator protection. No, it's about bugs. It's just about bugs. And I guess it's like a slight, I mean, people talk about like, oh, you know, so people can't get out, so pets can't get out. These things will pop out so easy. So it's not really like a safety mechanism. Like if you're on the second floor of the house, I wouldn't think that this is a safety mechanism for the window being open, because it literally is, it's just like a simple net and it'll pop right out of the window. It'll keep bugs out, but it's not going to keep anybody else in or out. They'll pop out and tear really easily, so keep that in mind. You know, you wouldn't want like your pet to be getting too close to it with it open or something. I guess some of them could be screwed in, but it's still a screen. It's just like a net. It's like mesh. So, is that why American windows open up and down and not outward? It's not all American windows that do that, Jen, but a lot of them do it. Like these windows would slide up in this picture, but some might open outward. Kind of depends where you are. So anyway, yeah, they would pop out. The thing is, right, like you want this to pop out easily in case you have to like escape for a fire or whatever. So makes sense. But it just depends where you are. It's not, you can't really make broad generalizations about like all American windows are like this, because the geography and the climate and the build styles are so different across all of the states. Like what they do in Florida is completely different from what it would be like in somewhere that's colder, you know, like it's so different across the whole country. America is very big, so I don't know what it's like everywhere else. I just know about what it's like here where I live. Okay, I like that though. I think we've got a vision now for this place. And then we can start adding in some more windows and maybe get some of the shutters that we want and stuff. How about that? I think our song is a slam and screen door. There you go, Taylor Swift. Oh, I read a book. I finished it last night. I read a book starting on Valentine's Day called The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. It's like every day is Valentine's Day over and over again, and the main character, she's like repeating the days over and over again, like that Groundhog Day movie. I actually didn't like it. It kind of stressed me out because she was like, ooh, I can do whatever with no consequences. Oh, spoiler alert, there's consequences, as you might anticipate from a book like that. It's not going to only be the same day forever. But there was a lot of Taylor Swift references in it. She was referencing Taylor Swift a lot in that book. Yeah, the idea of like repeating a day over and over again actually gives me a lot of anxiety as well. I didn't really like the book. It was fun to read like a Valentine's Day themed thing on Valentine's Day, I guess, but it wasn't my favorite book. I didn't like it that much, but anyway, I've heard good things about Lynn Painter's other books, but this one I don't think was for me. Okay, see, those shutters are a little bit too small for that size of window, but we're not gonna worry about it. Mikilla, thank you for the 47 months. And Katie with the 35 months. Saint with the 5 months. Thank you so much. Okay. That seems good. Maybe I'll do it again here. Yeah, the time loop thing, I don't know. It's just not for me, I don't think. I really didn't like the Groundhog Day movie. Dan wanted to watch it, so I watched it with him a couple years ago, and I didn't like it at all. Or some of the references. Oh, I don't know. She was always listening to Taylor Swift music. She got a tattoo that said I had a marvelous time ruining everything, which is also a Taylor Swift song lyric. Isn't the roof maybe too high? Oh, I wanted it to be high on purpose. You don't like it? It is a very long tattoo. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it was nice. It is a book though, so it doesn't exist. Yeah, Tilly, pop culture references in books always they kind of throw me off a little bit, I think. I don't know about this thing either. I don't know. The yellow is different. Sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's not the vibes, I guess, the pop culture references in books. I don't know if I love it. Oh, I don't like that at all. Hold on. Hey Lucy, by the way, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're making a sunflower house. It's gonna be a sunflower farm. I haven't really done that part yet. The terrain paint it's temp placement. I'm not gonna use those colors, don't worry. Friend Emma, thank you for the subs. You don't like tech references in books? You don't want to read like text messages or emails? Yeah, I can see that. They do that a lot as well, where you like read a text conversation between the main character and somebody. I don't really know if I care that much about the text conversations. You like that it dates the book? Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of fun when it, like, you know, it's going to become an outdated reference, but I don't really like to read, I think part of it is that I just don't really like to or often read, like, contemporary type stuff. I like to read a lot of historical fiction, and I like to read fantasy books. So, and I don't want, like, fantasy set in the modern day, you know, most times. So, I don't know. It's not really my vibe. So it kind of throws me too when you read things that have like modern day references in it. History major? Yeah, okay. Historical fiction's got nothing to do with my history degree. Maybe there's some overlap, but no, it does. It does. It's still fiction though. Yeah, Hope, no, it is on my list. It is on my list. I know I would like it. But how do you feel about Hunger Games? Oh, come on. I used to be, when I was in middle school, you guys, I read the Hunger Games like 10 times. I'm not kidding. I was obsessed with Hunger Games, like many of us. So, anyway, we've all been there. Emma, Effie, thank you for the subs. Okay, I really like how these windows look, actually. I think that's super cute. Okay, your 8th grade class read that? You read the Hunger Games in school? Oh my god, that would have been so cool. I would have loved that. We did not read the Hunger Games in school. You think so, Christine? I kind of love a tedious world building. I'm the kind of person, if I loved a book series, I would read like hundreds of pages of those characters just like existing. Even if nothing is happening, I'd read just like a day-to-day. So I'll take a tedious world build. I'm not too worried about that. Anyway. So Yikes. I don't really know about most of this. I was originally thinking like windows like this on that part, but I don't know if that actually looks that good, so maybe not. What, is that the roof clipping through that? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Good. Very good. A little bit more shutters around this. I don't know. Caitlin, Green, Cosmo, Emma, thank you for the subs. All right. That's nice too. I don't really love this part. I think that this could use some work, but I may come back to that. We'll see. And then on the inside, let me actually delete all of this pathway business for now. We need to pick a front door, and then, oh, you know what I'm gonna use? Movie hangout. Look at this. Okay, the colors aren't really gonna work for us, but I mean, that one is cute, but I don't think that the green is that good. If it was like opposite, I think the plain white door is cute though. Like that could totally work for this. Oh, I forgot about windows down here. Well, I'll do the windows down there once I do the floor plan. Let's think floor plan for a second, because then we can change some of the windows and make it make sense. Yeah, the light green did have yellow accents, but that's why I looked at it first. But I don't know if I think it like almost it stands out too much. I shouldn't have picked it first because everybody's gonna try and get me to go back to it even though I don't like it. I think that the green is like too different. I don't know. I'm gonna hold off. We can always change it. I'm not gonna look at the door color right now. I need to think floor plan first. Okay, so we know that we want to have some sort of living room. I don't really want to enter into the living room though, is the problem, but maybe we have to. Yeah, that's the problem also, like when you use that color, all of a sudden the interior has this mint swatch, and it's giving like mint not so berry, it's not giving sunflower, you know? Lily Pad, Marielle, Nuclear, thank you for the subs. Add a converted sunroom into a kitchen vibe. Well, so originally, this, we were thinking sunroom. I don't know if that's really gonna work. It's probably gonna have like dining room energy instead of kitchen, but that was my initial thought when I built that out. I don't know if the windows all there looks good or not though. Yeah, if you could pick different sides for different doors, that would be so good. That would be such a fun detail if they added that so that you could switch it. Sims team, just an idea. Just throwing that out there. If I can make the front and the back of the door separately. I'm just saying. What's this house for? Oh, nothing. For fun, I suppose. Yeah, we're just doing this because we wanted to build. There is no particular reason behind this. Okay. Yeah, that's probably too far over. Oh, well, actually, I guess that could be all one room. I don't know. Maybe not. I do like that for the entryway, though. Perhaps. No, the greenhouse kit has no yellow swatch. Claire, Lucy, Garden, thank you for the subs. How do I know where to put stairs? Oh, I don't, Kinley, usually. The stair placement, for me, is usually a lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error. So, I'm thinking living room might end up being, I'm just gonna put a little bit of furniture so I can think this through, okay? I'm thinking living room might end up being something kind of like this, even though that's quite tight with the entrance. See, I don't like that. What I would honestly prefer to do is turn this into an office and like completely close it off. I want it to be tight, but that's probably bad. There is a bed with sunflowers. Look at this. It's from the artist career. It's an unlockable. That's 100% going in the house. Dante, tough girl, and Jasper, thank you for the subs. Maybe kitchen there. Oh, you know what? That's a cute idea. Because we could have the kitchen kind of like this, and then like a breakfast nook. You know what? You are onto something, my friend. You are onto something. Different furniture than this. But that would be really cute. We love a breakfast nook. We can do like the pretty yellow stuff. Again, I'll use different furniture than this. I'm just kind of thinking at the moment. I don't know if I'll end up doing it like that or not, but we'll see. But something along those lines could be good. There's a nice way to have an entrance right here too. Okay. Oh, I think that's really beautiful. And this, it doesn't feel like so tight of an entryway anymore because there's a bunch of pretty windows and stuff, you know? So that's good. Okay. Well, maybe, I guess realistically, this becoming a formal dining room is probably not even that weird because it's right off of the kitchen and there's still plenty of space to walk around it. Again, not going to use this furniture. I'm just thinking about spacing. That would make for a pretty formal dining room. Could do a smaller table and have some more like stuff. I don't know. I guess, maybe the living room. Okay, there's no space for a downstairs bathroom. That's a new problem as well. I'm kind of thinking right now that perhaps the living room gets kind of lined up like this. It can be quite big and open. There can be like 2 sections to the living room. So we can have some seating kind of like that, maybe like a square rug. And then over here, there could be like a games table or like a card table in the big pretty window area. That's not too weird. And then this hypothetically becomes like an office. I guess we could also open this up and like steal some space from it. That does make the room a bit bigger because we could have a small little office and then a tiny little half bathroom. Grand piano. Oh, see, or a piano maybe, who knows? But something, you know, some sort of skill toy item around there would be good. Okay. Okay. So we have that laid out. Do I feel better? No. No, not really. See, the reason I did it like this, I know this is probably not the best thing in the world. I hate to like waste space with hallways, but I also hate it when the door is in the corner. Like, to do that is my worst nightmare. And I mean it. It could maybe be like that. I don't know. But I prefer to have the door be centered. So I'll like use the hallway just because the single tile just bugs me so much. Like that, I don't think that looks good at all. The way it cuts off part of the door, like I just can't bring myself to do that. No, there's no inspo photo, Tess. We winged it. There's no inspo photo. Well, no, there was an inspiration picture of a sunflower. But that's probably not what you're asking about. That's probably not the answer to the question that you were looking for. You like the diagonal? Oh, I didn't like the diagonal at all. I didn't like it. I don't know. We can see about that though. Not sure about this upstairs situation at the moment. This maybe is a cool way. We need to make sure that we have a bathroom up here. Like that's important step number one, you know? The hallway can be a bit skinnier, I feel, if it needs to be. And there can be a bigger bathroom up there. Oh, see, that's just terrible. You find it funny that I hate corner doors because your house has 6 corner doors? Oh, in real life, it's not a problem. You misunderstand me. In real life, corner doors make perfect sense and they don't seem as offensive. It's in The Sims. In The Sims is where we can't handle it. Like that just bugs me. But it's a Sims problem. It's not real life. The door to this room's right in the corner. But the trim's not cut off. The trim is touching the wall, but it's not cut off. You see how it cuts off the edge? It'd be fine if it was like properly centered, but then it cuts it off more in there. That's the problem. It's The Sims that is the issue. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those, like, if we have to do it, then fine. But I would prefer not to in game. So. A lot of things, I find that a lot of things that really bug me in the game don't really bug me at all in real life. Like, it's just not the same. In real life, it's a problem, but in game, it's not. I'm actually wondering, and this is maybe bad, but just hold on for a sec, okay? Come here, move. I may try and get... Have I saved recently? Oh my god. No, I haven't saved a single time. Thank you. Cause ouch, that would have been bad. Jennifer, thanks for the 34 months. Emily, Megan, Ginger 2, and SG with the tier 2, 38 months. Thank you so much. Okay, but if we did it like this, that gives us a little bit more room. I can like, you know, make part of that space useless. Now all of a sudden we have a bigger area. The bathroom is a super wacky shape. How does that look from the front? Oh, that is kind of weird, but maybe it's weird in a cool way. I guess potentially we could even extend this out more. Because I could like steal some of that. It's not really, it's simultaneously more symmetrical, but also less symmetrical. And that's okay. I guess we could steal this, I don't know. I kind of like the corner. It makes the hallway better. And I guess this leaves like kind of a cute spot for us to, I don't know, put a desk or something. I am wondering, can this bedroom have an ensuite bathroom? Yes, that is a good start. Then it's still a 3-bedroom house, and we have, for some strange reason, oh, wait a minute. Oh no, never mind. Go back. I think that's good. It's just that the bathroom is really quite big, but I'm not that worried about that. Like, the bathroom being big means we can maybe have laundry in there. You know? Okay. I like having the ensuite bathroom too. I think that's nice. Get a good old clawfoot tub. Yeah, exactly. I think this part's kind of strange and in a fun way. I'm tempted to maybe try and have a little dormer. To know if that's gonna be cute, but I'm gonna see really quick. Oop. Might not be cute, but It's always worth a try. Custom dormer. I don't know. Does it look better or worse? Like that. You like it? Someone else says no dormer? Okay. I don't know then. Do you think I could put a... That's off center. It's okay though. You prefer no dormer. Okay, we can get rid of it, especially just for now at least. We can always add it later. I think it looks better without it too. Don't know about the window there either. We'll see. Blue Rose, thank you for the 23 months. Let me close the game. Yeah? Okay. Close the game? I meant save the game. Don't close the game. I'm still building. Okay. From here, I need to get some windows. So that'll be right in the kitchen. Oh, that's gonna be so cute because we can have the sink right there. I'm very excited about that possibility. But I'm thinking in this section, we've got a fireplace here right now. Don't know if, well, I deleted it, but don't know if we're gonna keep it. If we had a small fireplace, it works still. So something to consider, I guess. And then I think I may put some windows on the side of the building here too, just so we can have some more light. How can you find the Discord? Oh, it's just linked in the chat. It's discord.gg/lilsimsie. If you're ever looking for it, it's also in my panels on Twitch. You don't need to like dig around too much for it. It's kind of easy to find there. And you can also just add it on Discord when you go to like add a server. You can discord.gg/lilsimsie is pretty easy to type, so you can add it that way too. Okay, don't love that, but maybe I'll try and put something in front of it so it kind of hides it a bit better or whatever. What's the worth of this 1 bit for you? 1 bit is like 1 cent. When you give a bit, so 100 bits is $1. But 1 bit is 1 cent. Twitch, that's how much Twitch pays out to streamers. So, okay. Will there be horses on the farm? Oh, guys, we can't have horses and have a sunflower field. Come on. Get it together. We can't have both. We must pick one. So Twitch doesn't take a cut of bits because they make you pay the premium up front. So when you give a streamer 100 bits, they get $1, but you pay more than $1 to buy the 100 bits. Does that make sense? So with the bits, you're kind of fronting the Twitch's cut. With subs, the streamer doesn't get the full $5 because Twitch takes a cut of that. So. But is this the horse ranch world? Yeah, but we don't need to have a barn. I'm not gonna be able to fit it. That's not the vibes. The vibes are sunflowers. I like the horse stuff, but we didn't come into this thinking we were gonna do that. You know, we came into this thinking about plants. So I'm gonna try and focus on the plant stuff. I kind of want to have a greenhouse in the corner. What pack do you need for sunflower fields? Oh, there's no pack. Sunflowers are base game. They're just one of the base game landscaping things. I can show you in a sec. Let me place all these windows down first. But this is what we're talking about. It's just, usually they're smaller. I sized them up. It's just a base game sunflower. And we're gonna make sunflower fields. They're decorative, they're not plantable. It's just pretend. But the plant itself is base game. Okay. Lots of windows to look at on this lot. Yeah, they would make for a really cool oversized crop, wouldn't they? Yeah, I would like that, but Unfortunately, I don't think we can make that work. Okay, off to a good start here. Where's the Greenhouse Haven kit? I want to get this and make the roof fit that exactly. Okay. Okay, good. Euphoric, thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited about the build. I'm glad you're enjoying our legacy challenge too. That's pretty cool to hear. And Brenda and Nep and Leo, thank you for the subs too. Should add an easel to the greenhouse. Oh, that's pretty. I like the vibes of that. I think it's kind of a fun concept, the greenhouse, because you're right, we can kind of try to pretend that like, maybe we have, because all of this is going to be fake fields. Like all the sunflowers out here are not real sunflowers. You can't actually use them. But the stuff in the greenhouse can be all the real stuff that you actually can play with in game. And then we pretend that they like start the little seedlings in there, you know? Which is not unrealistic, I guess. Okay. We could put the flower arranging table. Yeah, that too, that's cute. Okay. Okay. Greenhouse needs a door. Yeah, I know. I put all windows because I didn't know where I was going to put the door. I'm going to wait until I do more of the, because I don't know, for example, if I want the door to be like here or both. So I'm going to wait until I figure out the backyard to add the door. I didn't forget. I just don't know where it's going to be. So I wanted it to be fully covered for now so I can think about it more. But yeah, I'm not really sure about where it should be yet, so we'll hold off on that. Okay. Only Sims who can teleport are allowed it. There you go, there you go. Does it follow the sun? Are you asking if like my sunflower placement is gonna work with the placement of the sun? Because the answer is no. No, most definitely not. Where is the sun? I'm not too worried about that. I just want to be facing the front of the build. That's the inspo. Oh, you know what? This comes in yellow. It's light. It's kind of creamy. Maybe not. I think I may end up painting a lot of the house white. Because there's going to be so much yellow out here that might be for the best. I don't know. We'll see. Only elite level wellness sims and vampires can use the greenhouse. There you go. That's the spirit. That's what it is. That's why there's no door. It's not because I haven't placed it yet. It's because you have to have great power to go in there. Ramen, Priya, thank you for the subs. Okay, I think I wanted to have... I may end up... Maybe I'll use the mossy one from the castle kit. The only problem is the castle kit one is like very beige. But beige isn't always bad. I'm probably going to try and have like... We're gonna be in for it with the landscaping today. But I like to do this thing where I put the plants like really on top of that so it doesn't look like it's a flat straight line. We want it to look like it's a bit more rounded than that. It is the stone from the castle kit, yeah. Sarah, thank you for the 6-month resub, and KK, thank you for the 41 months too. Thank you so much. Yeah, also it matches the this matches the floral stuff in this like almost perfectly. Which I didn't really think about, but is kind of a nice touch, actually. You thought limited packs? So I don't know where this misconception has come from. Because it's come up a bunch today. In fact, there was a poll, and 86% of chat said, do not limit packs. Which is a really high percentage. That's like a lot of chat that said that. So people kind of voted on this one to not be limited packs, but we're not using a ton of packs. There's a couple kits, the Strangerville pack, but it's not like we're doing too much here. Okay. So... Alright. I think that, maybe I will have this go up to there. I don't really know yet. Limited never actually happens. We do limited pack builds, especially for my YouTube videos. I will, how about this? What day are we streaming a build next? Probably going to finish this tomorrow. Maybe on like Tuesday, we will do a limited pack build on stream, okay? We still haven't really used that many packs today. I'm gonna say that again, but we can stick to the ones we've already picked, but it's okay. Sims 4 sunflowers? They're not a crop, but there is a decorative sunflower, like a landscaping item. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Maybe I get a couple of those trees out here. I don't know, I kind of like those. Seems fine. Okay. Enrique and Coco and Amy and Sammy, thank you for the subs. We're gonna want to have like kind of, I guess this is where the door is gonna go. So I can put the door in now that we have actually got this in. I love the greenhouse kit for this. It's so fun. The greenhouse kit is like actually so good. Oh, you know what might be kind of cute? Oh, I guess actually, I was gonna say we could use the debug stones, but they're gray, and this is like beige. So that's probably not gonna work, now that I think about it. Don't know about this part. I guess I could put like a little fence in there to block it off. Nothing really comes in the right color though. I love this fence, but like, why is there not more options? You know what I mean? I guess I could just use a plain white one. I'd do a half wall, but you can't really do that here. Debug stones to line it. Oh, that's true. The only problem with that is they can't step over the debug stones. Although, maybe they don't need to step over the debug stones because they can access this part of the backyard from this. But it's probably better to... They can step over this fence, by the way. That's why I'm doing that, because they can walk over this one. That is doable. Okay. Snorticles and Lol and Margaret and Love, thank you for the subs. I think I like the little fence. Once we've got some more plants in there too, I think it'll look better. We're just kind of starting to figure out colors and stuff, you know? Okay, so on this building, I'm gonna regret doing this maybe. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. Bear with me, okay? This is gonna be good in the end. It's just not gonna be ready yet. I might regret doing the terrain paint now though, just because we all know how the game is. So what I'm gonna do is layer this terrain paint. It's not gonna be so starkly light colored, okay? We're gonna end up layering it with some darker stuff to make it look like kind of three-dimensional. We just gotta start somewhere. So I'm gonna use the light color as like the underside. I'll let that go like that too. Bestie, it's going to get deleted, don't do too much. I know, but the problem is if we wanna put the sunflower fields in, we have to like let it, we just have to accept it because I wanna start with the sunflower fields. And in order to do that, I need to have terrain paint. Like, we have to do the layering of it for us to be able to see what the fields are going to look like. So, okay. Something like that to go around it, and I'll mix and match some bushes. And then what it's going to be is like something kind of like this all the way through there. All the way across the whole place, basically. That is the vision. So there's like a little bit of space in between it, but we'll take that all the way back. And then imagine once I've like done the shading on this a little bit more, like it'll look better. Mark my words. But it's gonna take some patience to draw all these lines for ourselves, okay? That's all right. Yeah, Shella did recolor them. Yeah, the void emotes made them a little bit lighter because of it's different dark mode on mobile and on desktop, so it's hard to make. Shockingly, it's very hard to make a black cat emote because, you know, a lot of people use dark mode and that's black. So we've been messing with the coloring of the voids a little bit. Still a work in progress. Okay. Yeah, I want that to go all the way, like through the whole front of the building. Am I gonna raise them up a little bit, like little farm plots? I wasn't planning on doing terrain manipulation with this. I think that might be a little bit, I think that it might be a little bit too much considering how close together they all are. If we do any terrain manipulation. But we can see. I don't really know. This is giving the graves in the front yard, is it? Oh my god. And you know what the worst part is? We're gonna do all this just so we can see the sunflowers and then watch the terrain paint's gonna delete itself. We're gonna have to do it again tomorrow. But not necessarily. It might not happen. Yeah, it'll be on both sides. It's gonna be sunflower fields everywhere. And if you hate that, please keep it to yourself. Because the whole vision of the house was for it to be a sunflower field. It's a sunflower farm. So if you hate the idea of the sunflowers filling in the whole front yard, it's okay. Shh. Leah and Boo and Snorticles, thanks for the subs. It's okay, you're allowed to dislike it, but, you know, we're not going to change it, so maybe don't be mean about it, you know what I mean? If you dislike that, then you probably don't want to watch the stream, because that's, like, the whole thing. I guess. Manifesting no bugs for your terrain paint. Yeah, you know what the problem is? I haven't had a terrain paint bug in a while, either, but that's because I keep doing terrain paint last on purpose. So I haven't given it like an opportunity to give me a terrain paint bug for a while. Because I keep, you know, taking steps to prevent it. So we haven't had any issues, but see, that looks good, right? I think I won't put anything here. Maybe I'll put like a bench there or something, I don't know. This part's wider, which is annoying. It's gonna be like more annoying to draw out all the lines for this section. It's okay, we'll get there. Maybe I could do like half at a time. Like I could go back and do like half and half. Might be easier to draw these lines this way. I like it. Maybe save. You know what? I'll save now. Julia, Fairy, and Daddy, thank you for the subs. Your hands are so wiggly you could never. It gets easier with practice, especially when you have the lines to follow. And it is a little bit wiggly, but it's like, I don't know, you can't really tell where it wiggles too much because it's like pressed lighter. It's not like solid opaque lines. When there's some opacity in it, you can't really tell. It's very forgiving with the terrain paint. And I think it makes it look more natural too. But it is a little bit wiggly. It's not completely straight. Okay. It's rustic. Yeah, there you go. It's also dirt. So it's see, that part was not good. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's just dirt. I've seen people do this before with like lavender fields in game, and I just think it looks so pretty. I really, really, really like it. Beautiful, stunning, perfect vibes. It's ASMR? Yeah, maybe a little. It's definitely good vibes, I would say. The sound of it. The sound of the terrain paintbrush in The Sims 3 is really weird. You just reminded me, because when we've done Sims 3 builds recently on stream, that one was terrible too. Everybody in chat is like, what is that? What is that noise? Whenever I use the terrain paintbrush in The Sims 3, it always like shocks people. Did anyone else just lose stream? Uh-oh. I hope not. I don't think so. I can still see myself. So fingers crossed you can still see me. Okay, I'll probably put it till like right there, I think. All right, that's too far down. And then we just have to continue it this way a little bit on this half, which should not be too bad. You lost it, but it's back. Oh, it might be, if only it happened to a couple people, it might be on your end. I know that's not fun to hear, but I didn't see any problems with my stream. And hopefully it's not Twitch, because that would be a way to ruin the vibes. So hopefully not. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Okay. Have I purchased the new Taylor Swift vinyl? No, I don't. I was telling chat, like, when she first announced the album, I was like, don't pre-order it yet, because she might drop a special edition that you like. And there's a special edition she dropped today that has a bonus track on it, and I still haven't pre-ordered it yet, because I don't know if I want to wait, because I don't know. I don't know if she's going to drop a version that's better, so I'm like, not sure. That's where I'm at right now. I don't know. She's going to drop so many editions, and it's like... Ugh. Cat, thank you for the 13 months. You're trying to wait, but you don't know either. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the bonus track is very, very tempting, but we'll see. I haven't decided. I'm a little bit scarred by the 1,000,001 editions she dropped of 1989. She literally had like 6 versions with the last album just a couple months ago. Relax, Taylor Swift. Jeez. You're trying to steal everybody's money. Okay, that's a little shorter, but don't really mind. Oh, you know what I could do? How about you scoot all of these ones over, and I'll put the short one on this end to fill in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's fine. You can kind of tell, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, if there's one thing about Taylor Swift, it's that she's gonna get as much money as possible and sell as many albums as possible. If I save it to my library, will the terrain still be glitched when I download it? So that's all good and fine, but only if we like save the, like if I add any interior stuff, then it'll be like an outdated version of the library without the interior. What inspired sunflowers? Oh, I'll tell you. I said to my mods, hold on, let me scroll back. They've talked too much, but I said to my mods before I went live, oh my God, how much are you talking in here? Please help me, what should I build? Parentheses, house. I have no thoughts in my brain right now. Then I got from Tilly, I want a really good old family house, like nursery and all. Farm would be wonderful. And then Danya said a pink farm or a yellow farm. And then I said sunflower farm. So that's where it stems from. The word farm and the word yellow. Include me too. Oh, Marissa said, sorry, I ignored that message. I think you should build something with a farm. Sorry. There was 3. But I took that and I said sunflowers. Okay. Wow, we're gonna be here all day. I kind of love that though. I mentioned your nursery, Tilly. I did not fail to mention your nursery wishes. I promise. Wow, this is literally gonna take us like all night. When I put this in the speed build, it's like 5 minutes sped up of me just putting sunflowers down. No, I'll cut this out, don't worry. I will cut this part out of the speed build. Okay. Why are you building this? Oh, see, so many questions and they're never gonna get the answer they want. Because we felt like it is the answer. It's good vibes, isn't it? That would be why. Look. Oh, so cool. Maybe the whole speed build is just placing sunflowers. I cut out all the rest and I only include the sunflower bit. I don't know. Whoa, Tilly, you can't claim this one. Just because you said yellow farm does not mean you can claim that you gave the sunflower idea. Sunflowers came from my brain. That was me. No mod said sunflower, I did. I wanted it. Oh my god, I'm sorry you guys about this. We're literally gonna be here all day. We're not even halfway done yet. Look at that though. Can't you place some flowers on a room, place them a few times? Yeah, you probably could, but is that gonna like place them in the wrong area? No, we could do it like this. Fine. Fine. Go away. Oh, that does make things a lot easier. Okay. Automation is key, you know? That is the way. Are those even lined up right? I think so. Okay. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay. Don't compare me to Henry Ford. I'm talking about automating the Sims. Don't bring that into this. Leave me out of that. Yes, I said automation is key, but you leave me out of that. Do you guys remember the absolute drama that ensued with Henford on Bagley? Because there was something about like the trailer was coming out on Henry Ford's birthday. And like Ford, I think Henry Ford was like, he grew up on Bagley Street or something. I forget the context, but there was like some really weird coincidence where everybody was like, oh my God, they're gonna add cars into the Sims 4. And then obviously they didn't. It was completely unrelated. It was like a weird coincidence, but everybody was like, there's no way. It's a hint. It wasn't a hint. But there was just a bunch of really weird like coincidences of the Henry Ford and the Henford on Bagley. When you say it out loud now, like a few years later, it really sounds like I feel a bit ridiculous even talking about it, you know? But that was what we were on about back then. And it was, I mean, it made sense. But it would be real bad if they made something, I don't know, it just wouldn't be good. But anyway, no cars, obviously, in The Sims 4. Are some of the flowers doubled up? I don't think so. Some of them are placed slightly incorrectly. I might like allow myself to ever so slightly adjust these so that they're not so like, I don't want them to be so completely even. That's not the vibes. We need them to be like slightly askew. Same with this row is a bit of a problem. I shall make them a bit askew. There you go. He lived on Bagley Avenue. Yeah, see? There's no way that was on purpose. But it's very, like, they're trying to, like, mimic the British town thing with the Henford on Bagley stuff. Oh, I just moved those by accident by doing that. Okay. But they're not taunting us with the cars thing. This came out, guys, we're not arguing about this. There's no cars coming to The Sims 4. We're talking about a Sims world that came out years ago, okay? But anyway, yeah, it has to have been a coincidence, just a very unfortunate coincidence, given like the desperation from the community. But it was, I gotta admit, it was kind of funny at the time when it happened, so. Okay, no, bad. I feel like I'm making this worse by trying to like copy all of the flowers over, but maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I honestly believe at this point, I don't think that cars are coming to The Sims 4. I know that people don't want to hear that, but I honestly at this point, I just don't see it happening for us. The Sims 4 is so not designed for cars. Like, everything is so pedestrian. And they'd have to rework every single world in the entire game. Like, it's not the easy undertaking that you think. G-Cam, thanks for 29 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of cars primarily just because I like the idea of having a garage. I know that's kind of silly. But the main thing for me is that I want to have, like, real garages for my Sims. So. I just want, like, a functional, actual garage door, you know? But they could never do that and not give us cars because people would absolutely lose it. Like, they would be so mad if they did that. And I get it. Like, it would be mean of them to do that, but... Wouldn't it be so fun to have a real garage in the game? Like... That's my dream. Yeah, and it was cool how in The Sims 3 you could like teach teens how to drive and stuff. Like that kind of thing is exciting to me. In a way that would make me want to have it, but I don't know. Maybe public transport. Yeah, but I mean, like, how would that actually like functionally be implemented into the game? I don't know. It just feels like it might be a little bit late at this point. But who knows what the, like, Project Renee might hold, you know? Could be different by then. So, wow. Oh my gosh. So that about infants? Yeah, but I think the infants are an easier implementation than cars. I mean, the system was there to add a life state because they did it with toddlers, you know? With cars, that's a whole different ballgame. I actually didn't think they were going to ever add a life state. I thought they were going to update infants, like update the existing babies. I never expected them to like actually add an extra life state in there. That was kind of a shock to me, probably to you too, but I thought if they ever did a baby update, it would be like a slight thing to make them like the Sims 3 babies where you could take them out of the bassinet. I wasn't expecting the full infant update that we did end up getting. That was a real pleasant surprise. Yeah, and they didn't, that's the thing, they didn't change the existing babies. They added a whole extra life state, which is a whole thing. I don't know. Can I add a bee box to it? Oh, we should do some beehives. Oh, that's kind of fun. Maybe I could put the bees up here, because there's some space for it. You hate driving and you hate paying money for your car, so you're glad they're not in The Sims. See, that's the spirit. That's more like it. You and me are the same. I hate cars. I hate driving. It's not my vibes. You get it. Fanta and Teacup, thank you for the subs. The other thing is that, like, the fact that The Sims 4 is, like, a completely walkable city, multiple cities, is, like, the actual dream. Like, The Sims 4 being so walkable and so pedestrian focused, that's, like, the vision that I would love to see them do in real life. You know, if real life was like that, if real life was this good for pedestrians, that's the dream. And now we're like, let's make it less pedestrian friendly. You know? A lot of us, like, I live in Florida, in Orlando especially, it's a very car-oriented city. I think it would be very cool to live in a place that was more pedestrian focused. A lot of places are very pedestrian focused in real life, but my personal life is not that way. So anyway, travel to Europe. Yes, I know you guys have good pedestrian areas and you have good public transit. You can continue to brag about it. I know. My husband is British. I've been to many walkable places in Europe while visiting him. I've been to other places in Europe, I promise. Doesn't mean that it's not good to strive for that everywhere, you know? Okay, the UK has terrible public transport. Everybody from the UK, honestly, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. When you guys complain, I know that, like, we're coming from different places, right? But when you say our public transit is so bad, our healthcare is so bad, do you understand where I'm from? Like, the public transit is non-existent where I'm from. The healthcare system, millions of dollars. My dad pays $10,000 a month for his chemo. Okay? So when you say these things, you gotta remember the audience. I know that, like, it's always good to strive for it to be better, but, like, compared to what a lot of people here have, it's like we're worlds apart, me and you. We are worlds apart. So it always feels quite silly to me when people there, like, talk about your public transit being bad. I'm like, maybe bad for what you wish, and I get that. It's always gonna be better, but, like, do you know what the rest of us are operating with? Do you know what the rest of us have to work with? Anyway, it's a curse of what we have around here, so. Okay, so maybe, like, I'm just gonna try and mix and match some more of these bushes in. I think it might be good if we got another tree or two. We were talking about putting a tree over here, right? To block the, okay, go away. I wanted to put a tree there so that you can't see the edges, like where this becomes two different things. We wanna hide that part. That's good, okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come on strong like that. It's just, like, it's always interesting to talk to people from other places in the world, you know, because everybody's coming at it from their own perspective and their own experiences, but our experiences are so different. So, Anyway. Are you sure about these bushes? What, you don't like them? Uh-oh. You're not really making me feel good about this. Okay, that one is sized down. I think I'm gonna put another one of these too. I like them. You hate them? Because if so, uh-oh. Okay, that seems good to me. I mean, they're mostly in there as like filler, you know? You gotta have something. Okay, let's look at all things that are yellow. That's not really screaming yellow the way that I want it to. These might be an interesting addition because they're quite small. Okay. We're gonna have to add in more than just that. But they're still yellow, they're still pastel, but it's small. Oh my god, the sunflower fields are so much. I wonder if we should do like a debug fence around the outside. We'll have to see about that. I'm not really sure. We don't want it to be too many florals up there. We're talking about how we dislike cars and you got a car ad? Oh my god. Oh, I have a really funny story. I got an email. I got like a new contact at YouTube because the guy that I used to have as my email contact left. So I have a new one as of this week. I got an email. So well-intentioned, okay? But the email was like, hey Kayla, I just noticed, like this is a way for you to improve your YouTube ad revenue, was like the context. Like here we can up the ad revenue you're making on YouTube. And they're like, I just noticed that you have alcohol and gambling ads disabled in your AdSense. If you like approve that and you allow it, you'll make more ad money. I was like, now, I wonder why I have alcohol and gambling ads disabled in my AdSense. I wish that I had that control over Twitch, but I don't. I have a little bit of control on YouTube. And now, I actually kind of forgot that I had done that, but I'm not gonna undo it. It's like, first of all, it's not gonna make that much extra money. I don't know how much money alcohol and gambling ads pay, but like, I'm not gonna, why would I willingly be like, you know what? My audience, I want them to gamble. It's not that anybody who has it disabled is, or who has it enabled is bad, but it's like, I don't know, I don't really, I would prefer if that content did not play next to my video. So, never seen a gambling ad on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if I have really too much either. I see alcohol ads on Twitch a fair bit. So I don't know if I've seen a gambling ad on YouTube. You seen casino ads? Maybe they're targeting you. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny, so I thought you might like to hear about that one. It did make me laugh. See alcohol ads, but never any gambling. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently it's like it's the same setting, but I don't remember because I would have done that years ago. I don't mess with my AdSense settings too much. The last time I tried to mess with it was when I tried to block Donald Trump from advertising on my videos during the last election cycle, but I couldn't even get it to work. I tried to go into because I saw some YouTuber, I forget who it was, so they were talking about how they did it, and so I tried to follow their instructions, and it didn't stop. Like, I couldn't get it to stop. They really, like, flood everything with ads during the election, political ads. And I really would prefer if there wasn't. Yeah, I think it was Simply Illogical. Yeah, I think it was Christine, but I couldn't get it to, I did what she said. It didn't work though. He advertised on Twitch. No, it was more on YouTube. They might have been on Twitch too. I don't think so. It was more on YouTube, but not just him. Other politicians too, but specifically I would have preferred to block him. Saying that, I would prefer specifically to make it so he cannot advertise on my videos. But I don't think that you have that much control over it. At least it wasn't working when I was trying. So I was trying to like, I tried a lot of things. I'm not taking suggestions right now because it's been a while, but anyway. Now is a good reminder to check your voter registration chat. It only takes a second. If you're at your computer right now, maybe just triple check that you're registered to vote if you are obviously able. Just check that it's all good. Triple check, confirm it, you know? Won't hurt. Obviously I'm speaking about the US, but wherever you are, check. Check, just to be safe, you know? Political ads feel gross. You've never gotten an ad for a politician before? Are you sure? Because they really push them. At least here in the US, is my experience. But you'll see. You'll see. Coming soon. I don't know if other countries push it as much online or not, but anyway. Your absentee ballots are on the way. I got my mail-in ballot today for our election here, so exciting stuff. Okay, what do we think about the landscaping I've done? Is it okay? I don't know. You can't really see it that close anyway, so it doesn't matter that much, I wouldn't say. Maybe more sunflowers? You know what? Maybe you're right. It does feel a bit lacking in the sunflower department. If there's one thing missing. No, Dan cannot vote. Dan is only a permanent resident. You have to be a citizen in order to vote. And Dan is what's called a permanent resident, so he does not have the ability to vote. When he becomes a citizen, he'll be able to vote, but he is not a citizen at the moment. Takes a long time to get to that point, so give him a few more years. He's lucky. What his process that he is able to do because of the spousal visa that he has is easier than most. So he'll be a citizen eventually, but obviously not yet. Okay. So got that in the corner. That's good. The question, by the way, if you're new to my channel, you aren't familiar, my husband is British. He is an immigrant. He moved here on a visa that we spent years applying for a couple years ago. We did the K1 visa, which maybe you are familiar with if you've seen the show 90 Day Fiancé. It's not like the show in real life, obviously, but it's the same visa. It's the same visa. Is it better to declare a political party or not? That depends where you are. Here in Florida, we have what's called a closed primary, so you cannot vote in the primary election unless you're registered to a party. So in order to vote in the primaries here, you have to be registered. So that's something to consider. But I don't know what it's like where you are and what state you're in and stuff. But like you have to be like registered as a Democrat to vote in the Democratic primary, which is where they like pick who the big one is that's going to be up for election for the presidency. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's a state by state thing. It's weird. But it's all different depending on where you are. Yeah, and you can just vote in one of them. So one of the primaries. Okay. Yeah, I like that, I think. Okay. Steal another one of those little things. Good. You find the US very odd? Yeah. Hearing about how this kind of stuff works in other countries is always quite strange. It's always weird to hear about it from people's different perspectives, you know? Anyway. You dislike closed primaries? Yeah, I think that most people do. I don't know. To give an example, like, say you wanted to vote in the Republican primary, even though you're not Republican. Maybe you wanted to vote for not Donald Trump in the Republican primary so that he does not get the nomination. You can't do that if you're a registered Democrat because you have to vote in your Democratic primary. But there's like the idea of wanting to vote against, you know, like vote for a Republican in the primary, because that's not related to who actually wins the presidency, just to vote against like Donald Trump, you know, but you can't do that because you can't vote for, you have to vote within your party. So anyway, I've seen people online talk about like registering Republican just to do that, but I could not bring myself to do that. No way. Absolutely not. Anyway, you can change your registration, but I don't know. It's not for everybody. You don't have to do that. Like, that's not like it's a common thing to do. It's normal to vote within your party, within your primary. The rest of the state's all gonna do that, so. I shouldn't do terrain paint. I don't know what I'm doing. Terrain paint's a bad idea. Okay, so for this, I guess I kind of want to get like a, I think I want to get a little fence. Oh, maybe I should stop working on the exterior for a second and do the rest of it later once we've, because then if the terrain paint does delete, we don't have to worry about doing more of it. Because I want to get like a windy path, but we should wait. As a European, you have zero grasp on why you vote like that. It makes no sense. I think everybody thinks that, don't worry. Star, Dynamic and Gator, thank you for the subs. Okay, so let's think about the rest of this. Yes, so is it none of your Democrat or Republican? Are you asking me? In case it wasn't abundantly clear. Not a Republican. In case that part wasn't immediately obvious. If you're asking, like, if the government knows, when you register to vote, you register for a party. You don't have to, but when you register to vote, you register for a party. So, okay. I think I might use the pretty yellow tile because I just like it. I think that's so cute. And then maybe like, oh, let's just do the bathrooms now. Let's just get the bathrooms over with. I might start with the big one because I'm kind of excited about this one. I had this vision of making it into also a laundry room. So I might start there. Yeah. The nursery. Tilly wants us to start with the nursery. But we'll see. We'll see. You don't like how the options are just both kind of bad? Oh, I feel very similarly to you, my friend. It's a lesser of two evils kind of situation, isn't it? But we do what we can with the tools that we have available to us. Okay, so I actually don't know if I love that. I kind of want to get I guess like a clawfoot tub might be kind of pretty. Let's think. We want to have a shower, and we want to have a big tub. Oh, that is pretty yellow. Okay, I don't know about this tile then. Oh, you know what could be good? What's the, oh, does this one come in anything kind of yellow? Not really, right? I just love this. I just think this is so cute, this tile. I might use that in this bathroom, just for fun. Maybe I'll use that one downstairs. I love that. I love that so much. We can try and do different tile in every bathroom. I was picturing, and this one's not perfect because it's a bit more on the beige side, but I do like that tile as well. Maybe we try that one in here. That tile is too modern, you think? What, this one? They could have renovated the bathroom. It's all relative, you know? Okay, so In here, yeah, I don't know about this tile. I also don't know about the laundry. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's like little flowers. I think it's kind of pretty. I quite like it. What does the end pieces of this look like? Okay. One of them, the end piece is, oh, that's not too bad. All right. Define modern, like mid-century modern? No, I think they just mean like contemporary, like how a lot of people are putting like that patterned printed tile in their houses these days in real life. But I don't think it's too much of a problem. Okay, so I am currently struggling a little bit with this because I kind of want to have the washer and dryer, but I also, the window placement's making it difficult. And also like, I don't know. The modern versus contemporary debate. Yeah, it's very confusing. Well, I think most people in chat, when they're saying modern, they're usually talking about like modern house, like those big cube, solid glass, full window, like modern house. Oh, you meant the growing together tile. Oh, this one's too modern, you think. Oh, I don't really care about that. I like how it's yellow. I don't know. The main inspo right now is just yellow, I guess. So that's, I think it's cute. We need to get some pretty, like, look, sunflowers maybe. Where are you? Little sunflowers. Like that. It's gonna be so pretty once we decorate this. I think that looks good over there too. And then, although, you know what we could do potentially? Maybe we do like the claw tub in this bathroom, because there is a matching sink that does come in yellow. We could do that in here, and then we'd have space in the other bathroom for the laundry that we've been talking about. Maybe. We can kind of try to have them all be a little bit different like we said, so this might be okay. The background music makes you want to play Sims 2 again? You should. The Sims 2 is fun. Matt and Plancy and Dutch, thank you for the subs. Okay. Maybe the washer and dryer might be kind of cute. Like, honestly, I may end up getting rid of this, because I kind of like the thought of the stacked washer and dryer. I guess this does kind of encourage us to go back to how we had it. Oh, you know what? Do you think that would be functional? I wonder if I could just open that and just like put it in the hallway. That might be okay. All right. Interesting theory. Maybe we get something kind of simple like this. Try it with an archway. I think the problem with the archway is that it doesn't match the doors. Again, I'm definitely overthinking this. But like all the archways, even the rounded one, it doesn't fit and it doesn't match. We can maybe try and do a spandrel kind of thing. I wonder if we could get like... Never mind. Never mind. Let's come back to that, okay? Let's revisit that one. The doors are not base game. No, the doors are actually from Strangerville. Which is, you know, maybe an unnecessary pack addition, but I will know it is necessary because I used it for the spandrels and stuff outside. I used a lot of Strangerville here, believe it or not. But yeah, Strangerville is a common one in this build today. Okay. Maybe we do this. Maybe I get like a shelf or two here. Because they make some kind of cute ones. We could do like one big shelf and then put some clutter on it. Toilet under the window. I don't know, I kind of like the shelf vibe. Once we have this, let me know if you like it. Uh-oh. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry, I thought I had grabbed this, but I was grabbing this trying to put it on the wall. That's not right. Okay. You love Strangerville? You know what? As I've gotten older, my sort of perception has changed with Strangerville. At the time, I didn't love the locked-in story aspect of it. Now, I kind of would like to see another thing like that. The issue with Strangerville is the world is horrendously bad. The world is cool, the builds are bad. They did a terrible job with the builds. If they hired someone to make the builds like they do now, it completely would change the game. I think it would completely change everything. I don't think at the time it was very well done. So I think otherwise there's quite a bit of potential with Strangerville. But I really had very strong negative opinions about it. You guys got to keep in mind, right? Like when I was making these really negative reviews of some of these packs like Strangerville, you got to remember that at the time, there was no gallery on console. So console players couldn't like download a new lot to replace the ugly one, like a lot of us can that play on PC, because there was no gallery on console. A lot of people don't know how to do that, because they might not use the gallery too much. Even if they did, they wouldn't know where to look. And they're like selling you this pack that has an objectively bad world. Like one of the lots, the cool one that's in the like the plane crash lot, his kitchen is not functional. I'm literally gonna show you because I'm so mad about it. Hold on, I'm gonna go over to it. Let me save. His kitchen is not functional because of the countertops they have used. And it's like such a lazy mistake that almost shows like a misunderstanding of how the game works, that I don't understand how they did that. Like, one, did they not play test it? What I assume maybe happened is they play tested it and then like moved something to take a screenshot and then it got broken. But also one of the houses, this is a base game starter home, literally copy pasted with new windows. They swapped it. It's the same as the base game starter home. So in this kitchen, it's because they used this weird, I'm gonna put another light so I can show you. It's because of the countertops they used. Because they have island counters and that kind of corner, you can't cook on this kind of corner counter. You can cook on regular corner counters, like if they had used like this kind of corner counter and not the island one. It's the island corner counters that you can't cook on. You can't cook on that. So you can't cook here. And because this fruit bowl is here, there's no open counter for you to cook on. So if that is there, oh my God, the terrain paint, stop. Oh my gosh, the terrain paint's gone. I'm gonna quit The Sims. But because of where the fruit bowl is placed, this you can't cook. Why? Why? And all because they wanted to use island counters? They don't even look good. Like, if they had used the regular counters, it would have looked better, because it'd be the same size. Like, Anyway. Or if this was in the corner, now it's functional. So what I'm wondering is, like, did they move this thinking, like, oh, maybe it looks better because you can see it better after they had play tested and, like, just kind of forgot and assumed? Because they do play test this stuff. At least they do now. I don't know what they did then. But anyway. It really bothers me. Rachel, Philan, thank you for the subs. You guys, if it's gone, I'm gonna cry. Everybody cross your fingers, the terrain paint is still there. Please, 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 please. Please don't be gone. I might quit The Sims 4. I honestly might quit The Sims 4. I don't know how much more of this I could take. Oh, I did save before I left the lot. Okay. I did save. Hold on. Wait, did I save and go to manage roles just then, though? When I came back from the stupid plane? Hold on. What time? 6:06. Ooh, we should be good. We should be okay. It might be back. False alarm. Unless it deletes when I reload, in which case then... Sometimes it deletes itself when you load from the save, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, wrong place. Cross your fingers. Rachel, thanks for the 2-month resub. I don't have high hopes for this. I don't. Now that's just cruel. I didn't think it was gonna be back. Listen, we weren't gonna finish the build today. So it was gonna end up deleting at some point tomorrow anyway. Recovering a past save. It's not about a save recover. The issue stems from when you, let me try again. The issue stems from loading into the lot. It's the reload that is the problem. So it doesn't matter, a past save's still gonna have it. I can try and bring a sim there and see if I go into live mode with the sim, if it maybe stays. Because we should still have it in this save. I'll use Eliza. We'll find out. If I put it in the library with terrain paint, it would save. But I didn't. So it doesn't matter at this point. It's gone because we can't reload back without it. What was lost? Oh, all of our terrain paint. You are so much more chill about this than I would be. I'm just used to it. Like, at this point, I hate The Sims 4. I hate it. It's gone. The terrain paint's gone. It cannot be returned. We're gonna have to redo it tomorrow. I am in such a bad mood. We have been through this so many times. I don't understand why it still happens. Answer me this. It's been like years, and it still happens. It's okay. The Sims 4 terrain paint glitch can't hurt you. I don't know about that. I'm feeling pretty hurt right now. It looked so good too. It looked so good too. Okay. Let's stick to the bathroom. Just keep with it. Can I do it again? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now though. We have learned our lesson. The game has spoken. And it has taught me that I should not do the terrain paint first. I was telling chat earlier, this is why I never do terrain paint first. But I was excited about the sunflower fields and I wanted to do them so I could show you what I was thinking, but then I did all of it and now it's just gone. There's a reason I do it last. It has to be done last. If there's one thing we take away from this, chat, I mean it when I say it. Never let me do it early on in the build again. Last thing. Entire house is finished, all the landscaping's finished, the interior's finished. Last thing, we do terrain paint. Because then you don't run the risk, because you can finish it and then put it straight on the gallery. Never again does the game do this to us. We've experienced our last attempt. It's never gonna happen again. We're gonna make sure of it. You've never had the glitch before? Okay, do you ever do a lot of complicated terrain paint and or do you do terrain paint first? Nimbus, lowercase squid, thank you for the subs. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll do this bathroom because this one makes me feel a bit unsure. Oh, this would be so cute. Oh my god, let's use that in here. Come on. Do it last as a habit? I'm glad. Keep it up. Keep it up. I usually do it last out of habit too, partially because of the bug, but also because it feels like a good like finishing touch, you know? Like we get to the terrain paint last and we kind of cap off the build that way. So it feels quite nice, I think, to do the terrain paint last usually. But in this case, the terrain paint, I was excited about it and I allowed myself to do it even though I knew it was gonna happen. I'm a fool. I did this to myself. Afifa and Ella, thank you for the subs. Anyway. Just consider yourselves lucky, okay? The other weird glitch, look at this. This is so strange. I've had glitches before too with terrain paint where like, say I had used a bunch of this terrain paint, okay? Imagine I had like loads of that somewhere. And then I go and use like a sand. It would keep the sand, but delete that one. Huh? I also had a problem once where I was using like a stone and I went to add a sand. It changed the stone into the sand. This has all happened to me on stream in front of people. So I'm not making it up. I think it only happens with the sand, and it might be because the sand, your Sims can dig around in the sand and use it. Like they can do sand castles and stuff. So maybe because there's interactions tied to the sand, it messes with stuff a little bit more because it's only the sand that causes that problem, at least in my experience. Maybe I just haven't gotten unlucky enough yet, but it's only sand that causes that issue. So that's true. That happened to Christine a month ago. Terrain paint just disappeared in live mode, not even in build mode. Oh, I put a mailbox in my sunflowers. Well, no one wants that. That's bad. Yesterday, Maeve was struggling as it kept changing into grass. Really? That's so annoying. Oh, you know what else? We should paint the outside, but let's do that after we finish the interior a bit more. It's okay. At least this way, we'll be able to perfect. Let's call it that. We'll perfect the sunflowers with the new terrain paint when I do it again. When I do the terrain paint the next time, it'll be better. If we just keep telling ourselves that, maybe we'll start to believe it, you know? The first one was a rough draft. It's fine. Okay, so decor-wise, I want to get some pretty stuff in here. Something like, you didn't make enough pasta? Oh no. Pasta actually sounds really good. Tonight is the best night of my life. You know why? It's because it's drag race night. So I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Maybe I'll make something special. We'll see. Well, actually, I won't be cooking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Dan to make something special. He's doing better with his COVID. I'm doing worse. So frankly, I shouldn't have to cook anything. That's my opinion. Yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, I'm trying not to use too many packs. I don't really want to use the bathroom clutter kit in here. But we'll see. We shall see. Sunflowers are good. Maybe I'll make it look like it's resting on there. Oh, maybe not. I don't think I like it. Put it here. I'm gonna use that a lot in this build, I think. Okay. unlimited packs. No, we don't need to limit packs too much. What's the show about? Drag Race? It's a reality competition show with drag queens. So they're competing with their drag. There's like challenges. Oftentimes it might be like a skit or like a performance of some sort. Maybe it's like the challenge is a sewing challenge and they have to make a look. And then there's a runway too, so they show off their drags on the runway as well. But anyway, it's pretty fun. It's really cool. I think you would like it. You love Dawn and Nivea? Me too. I like a lot of the people on this season. I've been enjoying it, so excited for the Rusical. I know, me too. I'm really excited. The first time you heard me say drag race, I thought it was a car race. Fair enough, that's justified. Understandable. Okay, so books in the bathroom, probably weird, but you're writing your thesis on reality TV? Oh, I love that. That's cool. No, don't put 2 sets of them. We need to get more bathroom stuff that maybe doesn't have, maybe bathroom stuff that's not from a pack. We don't have to limit packs. I just kind of want to, you know? Okay. That seems realistic. That's true. Some people read on the toilet. You're so right about that. So it makes perfect sense, actually. I want a candle. The only problem is the candle that I want is this one. And that one, all of a sudden, I'm using the bathroom kit. You know? And I said I didn't want to use the bathroom kit. I'm trying to be brave. Use it? You think so? Oh, that's dangerous. It would be cute though. And then if we use the bathroom clutter kit, we have a lot more things that we can put in here. I think I might be overthinking this bathroom too, by the way. It's like just a bathroom. I'm really thinking about it at the moment. Maybe I will use this then. Because that's kind of good. It comes in like a little blue color. Oh, it comes in yellow. That's fine. No. Maybe like a little small plant. I've played unpacking, Zahira. We played unpacking on stream a while back. If you have not seen. I guess I posted the VOD on my second channel, More Simsie, if you wanted to go back and watch it. But we have played unpacking. I really like unpacking. It's one of my favorites. Okay. No. Oh wait, that would be kind of cute, actually. Oh. No. Be brave, Lil Simsie. You be brave. Let's see. Put that where you wanted it to go. What can I put on the toilet then? Toilet paper? A singular roll of toilet paper? No, that doesn't look very cute. Maybe like this would be good. I wish the toilet paper was like in something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Put that there. If the toilet paper was like in a little box, I don't know. That would make me like it better. I don't know. How about that? The bathroom's going to catch on fire? It might. And we'll be prepared if it does. Banana Cloudy, thank you for the subs. Okay. You've been thinking about buying the werewolf and vampire packs. Should you get them? Ooh. If you like the idea of the occult sims, you'll probably have a lot of fun with them. I would say that they're worthwhile. Obviously, you know better than I do if you would like it, but if you've been thinking about it for a while and you're like kind of coming to the conclusion that you want it, that's a good sign. People really like them. Especially, I think that werewolves is a lot better than vampires. Like if you're just gonna get one, I would probably recommend that you get the werewolf pack. But if you're gonna get both, all is good. The reason that I think that the werewolves pack is better is because it's newer. It like literally comes with more stuff. It's got a lot going on. The world is better. The world from vampires is a little bit smaller, which isn't like the end of the world, but just something to consider, you know? Because it is a little old. Got Vampires Tonight on sale. Yeah, the packs are on sale right now. So if you've been thinking about it, it's not a bad time to be getting any packs, you know? But yeah, I enjoy them. They're fun. Werewolves, I think, is the best of all the occult packs. It's just got so much going on in like a good way. It's a fun one. Although Vampires comes with Vlad. And, you know, it's a major selling point, okay? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Vlad is half the reason we play The Sims 4. So. Do I think the rent pack is worth buying yet? It really depends on your personal preference and like what you like to do in The Sims. You guys, the rent pack, even with the like slight lag problems and some of the glitches, the rent pack is truly the most fun I have ever had playing The Sims 4. It has been such a blast for me to build stuff with the rent pack, and I have been having so much fun with it. So much fun with it. It's like a complete game changer for me. I know not everybody feels that way, but for me, I really, really like that pack. The build has just completely changed everything. As a person who likes to build so much, it's just so fun. And not everybody has that feeling about it. I know, but that's me. I really, really, really have been enjoying the rent pack. It's been a good time. So, let's combine that together. That's not quite so yellow, but it could work. Oh, maybe I'll do the white. I don't know. It's kind of plain though. Didn't it corrupt people's saves? If you use the game-breaking cheat where you try and place more rentals than you're supposed to. But that's bad. Yes. Very bad. I haven't had any problems with that myself. I think it kind of scares people when you say stuff like that. Good to keep in mind, but I haven't had any issues like that. I don't know. Everybody's got like personal opinions and preferences. I really, really liked it though. It was changing rental lots to residentials that corrupted it. Was that what the problem was, Evie? I guess I haven't done that. So that would explain why I haven't had the bug. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to argue. All I'm saying is the rent pack has been really fun for me. Good to keep in mind that it's had some problems for some people, but it's been really fun for me. I really liked it. Still like it. Doesn't tell it come with a yellow trim. Oh, this one has yellow, yes, but I think it looks bad with the flooring. James Turner saved so broken he stopped playing with it. Really? I haven't had that problem at all. I'm sorry that happened to James. That really stinks. I mean, we've been sitting here complaining about the terrain paint bug, and half the chat's like, I've never even seen that. So for me, you know, what happens in my game doesn't happen in everybody's. So, anyway, I just think it's fun. So, I think we need to get some bigger ceiling lights. I think that helps. This room is quite bland. Okay. Kelsey's save also got ruined when she started using for rent. That's so weird. If it breaks my legacy save, I'm gonna start crying. I've been using it for a while in the legacy save, though I haven't had any problems. Hanging plant, hand towel, all are good ideas, yeah. I didn't know it was breaking their like long-standing Let's Play saves. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Get together. Okay, that's very vibrantly yellow. In like kind of a scary way. It's okay though. I still like it. Maybe I steal this too. Sure. Is laundry day worth it? I gotta be honest, I very rarely actually play with laundry day. Like, truth be told, it is not something that I gravitate towards a lot. It stems from like some glitches and some annoyance with the glitches where like the Sims, when they have to put laundry in the wash, they like don't. So it's very frustrating in that sense. The items from it are really cool. And I do use laundry. I find it annoying to use laundry in my legacy save because I usually have too many Sims and I get too stressed. I like that it's prone to catching on fire. That's fun. Sounds like it wouldn't be fun, but for me it's fun. I like that. And I don't know. It's kind of a nuisance to do extra chores. So depending on the kind of save that you're playing, like if you're the kind of person who often hires a maid in The Sims, you probably wouldn't like laundry day that much because it's like another thing to have to do. But if you like the idea of the realism of the chores, it might be fun for you. And the building cast is pretty fun. But it kind of just depends on what your preference is and how you like to play. I find it really frustrating when here's a pro tip. If you're gonna have laundry, what you need to do is put the hamper like right next to the laundry. So if I had a laundry room, like say this is the laundry room, you put the hamper in there. You only have one hamper, you put it in there, okay? Right next to it. Don't have the only hamper downstairs and the washer dryer upstairs because Sims will not take the clothes up the stairs correctly. They just don't do it right. They're like, pick it up, put it on the floor. Kind of like the trash when they pick up and drop trash on the floor when they're trying to take out trash and they just do it wrong. Oh, it's so annoying. And yes, you can like drag the hamper in live mode now, but even then, the pro tip I would say is to put the hamper in the laundry room. In the laundry room. It's easier that way. It limits the distance they have to walk. And that causes you less problems. So don't put it in their bedrooms. Just next to it. I'm going to put one probably in one bedroom in this house, I think. Nessie, Jackson, and Lime, thank you for the subs. I really appreciate that. Shannon, too. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like building the laundry rooms and like having them decoratively, but they're, again, kind of a problem. Anytime that Sims have to grab and walk with it, problem. It's the same thing. It's kind of like where you encounter issues with like infants and picking them up and carrying them to the bath to get bathed. When you gotta like pick them up and move them, problem. So you just have to know what you're dealing with and prepare yourself to work around it. And that's fine, as long as you're ready and you know what you're getting into. I might make this bathroom a little green. Okay. Is Horse Ranch worth it? I like Horse Ranch. I think Horse Ranch is a really cool standalone pack, and it works quite well if you've got like cottage living or other packs where you can like run a big ranchy farm thing. I know I've seen people talk about how they think it should be a game pack. I think that doesn't make any sense. I think it's a great as an expansion pack. The only thing is that horses don't fit into like your average everyday household, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know, any kind of like specialty, like any occult pack, like werewolves, or maybe you do have a werewolf in every house, but not me. You know, like I use werewolves sometimes, but not every time. With horses, you're not always gonna have a horse, at least I'm not. So it's like a little bit less worthwhile than like cats and dogs because I pretty much always have a pet. I always have a cat or a dog, you know, but my Sims don't always have horses. And having a horse is like a full-time job for your Sims. It's a lot of effort to have and take care of a horse in game. It's not easy to do it and like also do a lot of other things. So when I've tried to have a horse in like one of my regular legacies, I struggled a lot with having a horse, specifically in my Not So Berry challenge, because I just felt like I was trying to do like all these requirements for Not So Berry to like finish the Not So Berry rules, but I also had this horse, and trying to have like my other job and the other skills I wanted to do and the horse was too much. Like the horse has to kind of take priority if you're going to play with the horse pack, which makes sense. It's a horse. Like it's a lot of effort to care for a horse in real life too. But it's hard to fit into like your average everyday house. Like it's easier to coexist with a cat or a dog in The Sims. It takes less effort to have a cat or a dog. The horse takes up way more time and effort. So, something to consider, I guess, you know? But I like it. It's good, I think, to have the warning and like know what you're getting into if you're gonna get the pack, so. You like Horse Ranch, but the horses are your least favorite part. That's really interesting though, Christine, that you think that. What's your favorite part about Horse Ranch? I really like having, in Horse Ranch, having the nectar making skill is really fun. I really like it. For me, I think it's like half a nostalgia thing though, because in The Sims 3, oh, I shouldn't use that, it's not gold. In The Sims 3, I used to have them do the nectar making a lot because I would always have them go on vacation. They'd go on like a honeymoon to France in The Sims 3 and learn how to make nectar and then come home and do it. So I have like really fond memories of like my classic Sims 3 behavior with the nectar making. And so having it in The Sims 4 is quite fun for me. Like I just think it's a cool addition because it reminds me of my childhood. But not everybody cares about that as much, I don't think. And Horse Ranch also, the furniture is really cheap. That's actually a huge plus, to be honest. The furniture is like very affordable in the Horse Ranch pack. So you can really easily use it to furnish your Sims houses without much effort. So anyway. Okay, I might get some more books in here. I know it's weird, but whatever. There are no single young adults in the world, though. That's actually an interesting criticism that I think is probably difficult for them to navigate when the worlds are kind of limited in like number of townies, like Horse Ranch is. It does make it kind of hard to include single Sims like that because they want to prioritize having like the story and the like oftentimes having couples means there's like more Sims that you can fit in more easily without having like everybody just be roommates, because having like a ton of roommate households isn't always as interesting as like having a family or, you know, all kind. You want to have like balance between that. So I'm sure it's hard for them to decide. Is Sienna? I think Sienna is single though, right? Now that you say that. I don't know if they are all partnered with people. With a single parent. Yeah, I mean, there's so many stories they should tell and could tell. Oh, maybe Sienna's an adult and not a young adult. That's why they're saying that. Maybe Sienna's an adult. Because they're talking about young adults. I don't remember if Sienna is a young adult or an adult. It's been a while since I looked. But anyway, it's interesting. I'm sure that's hard for them to decide. I wish that there was more households. At its core, that would fix all of our problems if they had just more households. But we don't have that yet. Anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to put the toothbrush there. Probably soap instead, right? It's only a small bathroom downstairs. Okay, so we've got the bathrooms ready. Let's think a little bit more. Honestly, I'm kind of excited about the kitchen. Oh, but also I want to paint the exterior, so maybe I should do that first. kill their spouse and make them single. Oh, that's true. The option's always there for you to do that, I guess. Yeah, and The Sims kind of is a young adult simulator, so it's nice to have not young adults sometimes. I don't know, it's hard to navigate. I don't know what the best thing to do is. The answer is just to have more Sims, but, you know. Okay, so originally I was thinking that we could do like this sort of thing, where we've got primarily white on the exterior of the building, and then we mix and match with the yellow details, so that way the sunflowers can kind of be the star. Anyway, you mean like in The Sims 3? Are you asking about the bigger worlds thing? You misunderstand. The Sims 3, her open world was wonderful, but you also could only be in one world at a time. So The Sims 4, while it is annoying that it's not an open world and the worlds are smaller, I don't mean it needs to be that size. I want the worlds to maybe have like 3 extra lots and no empty lots is kind of my desire out of it, you know? It's cool that there's so many worlds that you can visit. It gives you a lot of places. I think that part of why the worlds are getting smaller is probably because there's so many. It might be becoming a performance issue for The Sims 4, but I don't know that. I'm just guessing. Maybe that's why they're making them smaller. Who knows? Maybe it's a time thing because they made so many worlds last year. Could not say. Okay, what on earth kind of roof should we use on this? I don't really like that one. There are green-ish ones. There's like... brown to go with sunflowers. You think so? There's not a ton of brown swatches. I use this one a lot because it's one of the like few that is brown. Snowy Escape has brown. It's like a totally different kind of roof vibe. It's a little bit more. That actually doesn't look too bad though. Let me think about this. Someone said ew. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I don't know. You hate the fake buildings between the real ones? Yeah, I hate that. The fake buildings, I think that them making these big, expansive worlds with a bunch of fake buildings in between makes the place feel so empty. Like, the world from Growing Together, San Sequoia, really suffers from that, I fear. Like, it's just so blank everywhere in San Sequoia. Like, everything is so empty, and I don't think that's good at all. I think that was like a huge mistake. I'd literally rather there be less open space. Like, I want the world to be smaller if you're gonna have that number of lots. Yeah, same thing in the new world from the rent pack as well. Similar situation. It's so vast, which is nice, but with the way The Sims 4 works, it makes it so the place feels very empty because there's no Sims spawning right near you because they're so spread out. And it's supposed to be like a busy, bustling night market, and there's like nobody around. It just, yeah, it doesn't feel right. I don't really like that about it. I agree with you completely on that. We need something that's laid out similarly to Willow Creek. Literally, like small neighborhoods, tight, lots close together, but like 5 neighborhoods, you know? That, I think, is kind of the dream there. Oh, these need to be lower, actually. Put a round window on the roof. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, too, because this roof is quite big. I'm thinking maybe we could put a round window there. Yeah, the layout of Willow Creek and the number of lots and stuff is really good. I think Willow Creek definitely isn't, like, the best world for The Sims 4. It's not perfect, certainly, but... it has like some major pros to it. Newcrest too. I love that the lots are so close together in Newcrest. I know I'm always talking about that, but I really, really, really appreciate that the lots are so close together. That's like the exact vibes I always want out of these things. Well, that makes me feel sad that you did that. Okay. Now I make you go away. Okay, perfect. Newcrest is kind of your favorite world. Newcrest has good vibes. It's only simple, but it's nice to have that concentrated of lots. I like that you can put that street with all of them straight across from each other, like just one row of houses. That's realistic. It's cool. Imagine if Newcrest was like that, except it had like fake houses in between each lot. That would be terrible. See, that's the problem. I think... I don't know if I like this color brick. That kind of looks like the roof texture a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, Newcrest is good for gameplay too. It's nice to have some plain simple things. I don't expect them to make more plain simple things, but I want them to be laid out kind of like Newcrest and stuff. That would be good. I still don't know about the roof, but maybe a stone chimney. Oh, we could do stone instead. Somebody said the castle stone. I didn't really think about that. I think that's too cinder block. The horse ranch stone is kind of like a good mix between a brick and a stone. And we're in the horse ranch world. Yeah, Newcrest is the empty one, Emily. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That is good, I think. Let's work a little bit on the kitchen then, like we talked about. Julie, Kit Kat, thank you for the subs. I appreciate that. Okay, love San Myshuno. I think San Myshuno is so cool too. It's good vibes over there. Okay, I am leaning towards doing something relatively simple. I don't really know if I feel that obsessed with these, but maybe it would be good to use them. I don't know. That one's kind of pastel, not good. No. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Tilly, I don't know what you're talking about. You can't be mean to me for missing messages today. I literally have COVID. I'm actually surprised that I'm still live. I told myself that I was gonna do a short stream today. I literally had like a whole conversation with myself before I went live. I was like, Kayla, you don't have to stream for very long. Maybe stream for 2 hours. And then, you want me to do the nursery right now, Tilly? I don't know if I have time to get to the nursery before I'm planning on ending stream. She directly asked me a question. I answered 3 times. She never saw it. Oh no, I saw it, Christine. Did I not address it out loud? I thought I addressed it out loud. Maybe I didn't. I saw your answer. It was an in my head thing, I guess. I saw it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I don't really want to use the sink that comes with this pack because the sink from this pack has like, I show you. Hold on. It has like a big backing to it. Oh, maybe it's good. I just can't put it underneath the window because it can't be in front of the window like that. So it's making me feel upset about this situation. This is why I didn't want to use the tall thing, because you can't really put cabinets above this oven. I want these to be like all three. That doesn't fit because they're only small. Ugh. I don't know. It would be nice if we had like, see, I don't like that one at all. At all. Maybe this one could be good. It's clipping a smidge. No. No, the tiny half one. This one is like extra tiny. And I don't know if I can alt place this without deleting the wall. So that's like a whole other problem. A different upper cabinet that's just white instead of yellow? You think so? You know what I could do instead that would completely solve all problems? Is use a different stove. Different stove? Problem solved. No longer is it causing me any issues. Could use the one from, that's Parenthood. Of course, no Parenthood fridge matches anything. We could do like the Smeg fridge and then have a different, I just can't use that. I just can't do what I had. It's not gonna work. I hate that one. Maybe I'll use it anyway. I don't know. Okay, so you're like that. I guess I steal this again. And maybe, oh, you know what we could do instead? Cottage living. There's a shelf. No, that's not the right pack. What am I doing? There's a beautiful big shelf from Cottage Living that would maybe look absolutely adorable above the sink. Or we do a switcheroo and I put this back and we have the shelf on this side above the oven. 'Cause that should come in white. Oh. That's cute and fine, right? Shannon, thanks for the tier 2, 50 months. Marissa, thank you for the bits. Last night, you used the wrong last names when talking about a book with Brew and DMs because there's too many Charlies in the books you read. Really? That is kind of funny. Shelf from Country Kitchen. Oh, I guess the Country Kitchen kit does have a shelf too. Now that you say that. The difference, this one comes in yellow, but it's like, are you a different shade of yellow? Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's not going to work. That could be cute as like a sideboard underneath the window. I can't. That's honestly like deeply upsetting. The Sims has failed us today. What is that, strike 3? Oh my god. No. Let's do something more plain. Oh, also, fair warning, I am gonna get off stream kinda soon because it's Drag Race Day and I have to make sure that we have dinner cooked before Drag Race starts. I know you all understand. Oh my god, I just pressed go to manage roles by accident. Okay, well. Let's try again. I should put a window door on that little window bump out. A window door. Ooh. You know what? You just reminded me. Maybe we could try a different door downstairs. The door that goes into the kitchen. Maybe it could be, is there a door into the kitchen? Oh my god. I was picturing a house that I built earlier and not this one. I fully thought there was a door into this kitchen. I was like, we'll put a window into this door. That's an archway, never mind. I got the wrong house. A door is not a terrible idea for right here. It would be cute to have extra space onto the patio. The only problem is you see how short it is? Ugh. Don't know if I can bring myself to do that. You know? Guys, I don't know what I'm talking about today. What is that like how many times have I like forgotten something or like said something that makes no sense today? Bear with me, okay? I'm working on it. Winter storm warning until 1 a.m. where you are? Really? Yikes. Yikes. Strangerville door? Yeah, we are using that door around the place. I'm not gonna put the Strangerville door to the outside though. I don't think. Look, I'm sick. I'm allowed to make mistakes. Oh, put this here, actually. You know why? Because I'm gonna get an apron. It's a tag available in Fall Guys called Sewer Squad. I actually have it already. I bought that Sewer Squad tag when it went for sale last time because of my sewer kittens. So I do have it. I've been using that one in Fall Guys. Don't worry. I do in fact have it. Okay. Maybe that could be cute. I like the pink accent. I think. No, I do like that one. I think that's pretty. Why did Strangerville have such good doors and windows? It is kind of random seeming, isn't it? Strangerville has some really nice stuff though. Thank you, I guess, to The Sims for that. Oh, well, I'll put that over there. When did we get those aprons? Oh, in an update, like, honestly, it's been a while. Maybe a couple years ago. The aprons. It came out in an update when they gave us some more holiday stuff in the base game. It was the same time as like this thing and the fireplace tools, right? I think it was maybe one of, if not the first ever SDX drops a couple years ago, if I remember correctly. Which was kind of fun of them to do, I guess. But there was like salt and pepper shakers too. Yeah, it was early in their time, first or second time they ever gave us an SDX drop. Sink under the window. I put it over here instead of under the window because I don't like how that thing looks in front of the window. I don't like how it blocks the window. So if we're gonna use the sink that matches, we can't put it under the window. Is my final decision. Well, everybody, would you look at that? Sunflowers. No, the mason jars with the pine trees are from the free holiday pack, which is different. Confusing, but different. Yeah, I love the SDX drops. They've really done some cool stuff with them recently. If you guys missed it, we had an SDX drop this week. So you have some new stuff in your game. The cat outside the sink has a little gap. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that too much. That's just how the sink is. You can't let it get to you. Don't let the Sims make you feel bad like this. Just don't look too close. We still haven't 100% confirmed the next Among Us stream, but I'll tell you this. Right now, it looks like it's gonna definitely be the 21st. But I think we need to, it's either the 21st or the 22nd. But it seems like more people have asked for the 21st. Oh, uh-oh. I can't do the 21st. Oh no. I don't know. I just looked at my own schedule. Okay. It's a Wednesday. Yeah, I know. Maybe 21st, maybe 22nd. Hard to say. Well, anyway, I just unreacted to the 21st, and now it doesn't have the most reactions anymore, so who knows what'll happen. I'll let you know. I'll ask them tonight, and we'll see if we can get them to figure it out for sure. and we'll try and get it confirmed. But it's just, as you all know, hard to organize this many people and to find a day that works for everybody when there's like a million people, you know? Yeah, I forgot that I made plans. Truth be told, I made plans to meet up in person with the wedding planner. So that's why I can't do the 21st. I forgot that people were talking about 21st for Among Us. So I don't really want to cancel on her. I could, but I don't really want to. So, Shan, Lolly, Laura, thank you, Anubis too, and Milo with all the subs. Thanks everybody. Okay. So I think I should do some tile in this little bathroom. I'm honestly kind of like, I think that's kind of cute. This one. Imagine canceling to play Among Us with your friends. I mean, it does sound silly when you put it like that. So I would just see her a different time, but it's hard for me to meet up with her in person on normal days of the week. Wednesdays are good because I stream in the morning on Wednesdays, so I'm like around in the afternoon, you know. It's the one day a week that I can do stuff in the afternoon and evening. So that's why. You legit once rescheduled with your therapist so you could watch a Sims announcement. That's so valid though. Do what you gotta do. Sometimes I mean, I've moved stuff around because of Sims announcements. So you've come to the right place. This is the right audience for that. We are all the same deep down a little. Anyway, you may still test positive on the 21st. Yeah, possibly. I don't really think that I will. I first tested positive on Monday of this week. So by Wednesday of next week, I'm hopeful that I won't be sick anymore. But we're not gonna operate under the assumption I'm gonna be sick by then, right now, because that's not a pleasant thought. So don't put that energy out there. Maybe laundry day rug? That one is a laundry day rug. It is laundry day rug. So your son was positive for 15 days. Uh-oh. That's no good. Well, we shall see. We shall see. No, Dan tested positive in the morning on Monday, and I thought, I don't feel sick yet, so I'll take a test tonight instead, so I don't waste a test this morning. If we already know that you're sick, we'll just pretend that I'm sick. That was the thought. So I just assumed that I had it on Monday. You're positive for like COVID? Yeah, I'm very sick right now, Linny. It's a miracle I made it through the whole stream. Okay, you guys are having really negative energy right now. I don't like this discussion about, oh, you're gonna be positive for 30 days, because if I feel this sick for the next month, I can't handle that emotionally. So let's discuss something else. I'm gonna get off stream right now. If I have to, the whole question is about the meeting I have with a wedding planner. It's not that big of a deal. If I have to reschedule it next week, I can reschedule it. But we don't need to reschedule a thing that's over a week away right now, you know? It's okay. It's well-intentioned, but we can see how that goes in the rest of the next week, you know? Anyway, I gotta get off stream here in a minute, because I have to go get ready and make dinner, but thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun today. I'm mad at the Sims for deleting my terrain paint, but it's fine. We'll finish the build tomorrow. I think it shouldn't be too bad to finish. It's the rest of the upstairs and downstairs, and then the terrain paint to do again, but that won't be too difficult, I don't think. So, let's go and see who all is live. We can find somebody to raid, perhaps. What happened to this build in the flowers was seasons? Oh, what happens to the flowers when you've got seasons? I don't know. We can check it next time we play. We'll finish the build tomorrow, so we can do some seasons testing and see how it looks. I don't know what the sunflowers probably just become stems in the winter time. But I am not sure, because it's been a while since I thought about it. I think they should just be stems. I don't know. Don't sunflowers follow the sun? Yeah, they're not right now. That's okay. I don't really want to turn them all around. I mean, obviously you can tell the sun is over there because of where the shadows are, but that's gonna look really ugly in the front of the lot. I care more about the front of the lot looking better. We kind of had this talk earlier for when we were first building it, so that's kind of where we're at. I think actually there's a streamer called Allison who is doing a charity stream today for the American Heart Association. And that's also, yeah, if you put it on a different lot, it'll be the sun will be in a different place. So you just can't win. But Allison is doing a charity stream today. Maybe we could go over there and say hello, and send some love. I don't know how much longer they'll be live for, but you know, it's worth going over and seeing if we can help meet the goal, maybe. Playing The Sims 4 as well, so that'll be a good time. But I will catch you all there. Thank you for putting up with me today. I know I've not been thriving, and I'm sorry I canceled stream yesterday too. I'm sorry that I didn't make it yesterday. I was not doing well yesterday, but feeling a little better today, so that's good. And I'll catch you all in a bit. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!